I believe I'm live now, but who knows with... So I have to go into my thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's like how. I believe I'm live. How. It's too bad it's not like a foghorn like the fire starter, which I absolutely love. It's so frustrating hearing it nonstop. There, I'm gonna go live. Yeah. Chris, I just found a shiny paw on me. Wow, congrats. Cool, slowed up. Shut up, dude. No, kidding. Congrats. Congrats, I guess. No, I'm joking. I congrats you. I'm on call with Crystal and T, if you're wondering who I'm talking to. I'm hanging out with him. I keep forgetting to message back my friend. Yeah, once again, I'll get there in my file and I'll let you just watch it. Okay, 1 second. How you doing, Vaden? How are you, my bro? How are you, Enrique? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna call with Crystal and another person named T. Ooh, I think I need Spiritomb. Oh yeah, there's Spiritombs that can spawn. Now you gotta hunt it. Yeah. Okay, can you are you able to pop up my stream right now, Crystal? Yeah, just so you can like watch where I'm going. You good? I hate this game. That's my thumbnail. I hate this game. That's the thumbnail. Yeah. So tell me when I'm looking past the Serena and oh god damn, the studio was in the way again. Bro, I just watched a video on TikTok how you can show you how by using yeah, picnic table resets are garbage. I don't like them. They're not as good as just right away. Who? Oh fuck! We spoiled Crystal again! Bro, that's funny. Hey, not a surprise. I've been playing this game for like 2 weeks now. I've been keeping everything a secret from Crystal outside of like one character NPC. And now today I've spoiled her twice. So tell me when I'm looking at the Serena Pastor and at the sauce book, I guess. Yeah, I don't really like the picnic method though, Chris. It just doesn't feel good. It takes longer in some aspects and you're just sitting still compared to like you still have to move around. It's just not good. In my opinion, it's just not good. Maybe it is, but I don't like it. Okay. Have you got caught to the stream yet? Okay, you're fine. Yeah, I'm waiting for you so I can show you where to go. Okay, so now what we do is we just go straight right over here. And you just keep going straight. So just watch, I guess just watch the stream and you'll see. Because I forgot that I'm not streaming on Discord either. So you just watch the stream, I guess. It's going to take a second. You pretty much just keep going straight past, and then you get to this icy trail, and then, yeah, and then you kind of like go up the hill a little bit, or go up into like the snowy part, and you have to just like scale it on the side, and eventually you'll get there. Hi, dude, Allison. And then you go down this part. And pretty much you stay to the left, the left the whole entire time on the trail. And you only go up the mountain just to get back on trail because it kind of like dips out. And as you keep going, you'll then eventually get out of the snow area. It's a little drop down to grass area, North Province Area 3 then. And then you go over here. And then soon enough, you'll see chances in a bit. Okay, apparently we're seeing fucking hop hips. Yep, you just keep going and going until you finally get to the grass area and just keep going and going. And then by the time... Yeah, you'll finally see the lighthouse in this little section. If you look at my stream, it's all right here's where they'll spawn on this ledge from like where the lighthouse is. Around this area they spawn. and sometimes they're fast spawns, other times they're kind of a pain in the butt. It's just really weird. So you just go back and forth essentially and try to spawn them, and then I don't know how much they're going to give you for EXP wise for let's go kills though, but that's where the chances are. And down there is where the one of the team star leaders are. The fairy type one. Okay, yeah, and once you get to like near the end where you're getting close to the Pokemon Center, yeah, so like once you get like that section around there, you'll start seeing chances, and sometimes they spawn fast, sometimes they don't. It's really weird. I like just doing the Tropius method, and it's more on like, yeah, it's more on like the side of the cliff where like you're gonna find where the trainer's at. You'll find a trainer here that says something about Team Star. It's on the, and that's where like that chunk is where the chances spawn a lot. Yeah, versus the last Team Star. Good luck. Is it the fighting one? Because that one's pretty strong. Yeah, I like the glitch Luxray. Allison got a glitch Luxray. You know how like when they test out new cars, they wrap it in that like white and black like randomly like etched designs. It pretty much had like that design on it for like the half of it. I'm like, what? It's a Tesla Luxray. It's a Tesla Luxray. At 836 encounters for Scroopy. No Shinty. Which game? That's brutal. BDSP or Sword and Shield? Yeah, so do a let's go and see how much EXP it gives you with the lucky egg. I'm not... 540? Yeah, no, see, it's not that good. People are like, oh, just do Chansey grinds. I'm like, no, just do Tropius. So that Tropius is the best, one of the best ways I found that's really fast and really easy. So I want to show you just in case it was good. I told people it's not good, but then, you know, I'm proven right.
Well, yeah.
Because if you use EXP, a boost, I'll give you like, I think like 2,000 they said, but yeah. No. And there's a Luxray that you can kill in the game that gives you 2,000. Like Luxray's over by the last Team Star person give you like 2,000 EXP. Oh, I thought that was a shiny. I'm like, dang it. Why did I throw Pokemon? I don't sound shiny. That Frost Moth looked like a shiny. Frost Moth. Just went away. The game's so... Yeah, the game's really weird. The game's really weird. And then down over there is one of the Team Star places. So make sure that you once you do that Chansey, go touch this Poke Center over here. Because I believe when you touch it or use it, it then will log it as you can fast travel to it. So make sure you do that. Oh, ooh. I almost just fell in the water. Let's see. Hey, can't save, but just checking if I got mod. No, you didn't get mod. You didn't get mod, Zelda. You don't watch enough to get mod anymore, bucko. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Can the Chanseys run? I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. I don't like the Chansey method. Oh, then yeah, probably. So then I would say go to the Tropius area again. Because personally, I like the Tropius area more. I was just showing that if someone were to say, you know, hey, it's better to do this way. Personally, as you saw, you got way more EXP using Tropius than you did Chansey. So I wanted to show you firsthand. And also I want to show you Totoschool. Totoscroll. Yeah, and I was telling people that, like, if you battle it yourself with a lucky egg, it'll be even more. But, you know, so, like, ideally, you always want to actually battle it yourself to kill it, then let's go in it if you want the faster XP. But by the time you do 2 let's goes, you're doing normally 1 battle, so you might as well just do the let's goes, you know? Yeah, Go-Go's another thing. A Go-Go's another one that gives a decent amount of EXP. It's stupid. People think they're so smart. And I'm like, nope. Yep. So far, my favorite has been the Tropius method. And I'll stand by that. I like the Tropius method. Crashed on me twice. Yeah, crashed on me earlier while I was in the middle of online with Crystal. You got to keep autosave on this game, so I always tell people because it's bullshit. You'll lose so much. It makes me mad because a lot of people that like play these games, they don't know why autosave. Like they'll be like, oh, turn off autosave because shiny Pokemon. I'm like, no, that's only for Arceus because it's a bit different how Arceus works than this game. And honestly, if you see a shiny Pokemon, if you go past it, it's going to despawn. Like if you run past a zone of thing and whatnot, it's going to despawn. So what you do is that if you do find a shiny Pokemon, go into your settings really quick, turn off autosave, then save your game, and then battle it. If you're worried about it using self-destruct or like Whirlwind or whatever the moves are that fucking launch you out of battle or roar. But for the most part, you should always have autosave on this game. Because in Arceus, you can easily fail almost every shiny Pokemon. In this game, you really can only fail a couple, and it's not a huge deal having autosave on. Yeah, that one gives a good amount too. Halucha, I think, gives about 800 as well. This area and Tropius area are my favorite places to hunt. Yo! Thanks for the action replay. 7-month streak, or 7 months. I appreciate it, Slow Dope. I'm a good support. How you doing, Enrique? You should. Oh, you're already here. Where did it go? I'm like, I just saw you a second ago. Oh man, let's see. There we go. Hey, 8 months. You beat Slow Dope by 1 month. You're better than Slow Dope. And then I was about to say, yeah, Chris is about to be 32. How you doing, Jesse? And then Crystal comes in. By the way, guys, thanks for the support. That's funny. It would have been even funnier if Jesse did theirs and then you did yours. And like, I think there's only one other person that has 33 or 34 months. There's only one other person, I think. I could be wrong, but they don't watch anymore. So it's like they will, you know. Ooh, Honchcrow, I do love him. I love him so. If only mine was right. I know, if only mine. You just did yours the other day. I think mine bros just hit 12 months. If you guys want to become a member, feel free to become a member. $1, $2, $3, $5. I'll take the 5. I'll take the 2. I'll take the 3. We don't take 4s. 4's a fucking idiot. Someone's like, do a $4. I'm like, no. I'll never do a $4. Hey, $1 from mine, bro. There we go. There we go. It's almost like he did the action replay thing too. Hey. Oh man, I appreciate the buckaroo. A buckaroo from my buckaroo. But yeah, I was gonna stream earlier, but I started going on a call with Crystal. I forgot, so sorry for the late stream. I went to work today. It went pretty horrible. I left early because I wasn't feeling too good, and I can do that now since I have like intermediate leave. It's like, oh shit, I gotta fill out my intermediate leave for today. I knew something was off. Oh no, you guys can watch me fill out intermediate leave for your workplace if you have a chronic illness. Do that little Elite Four? The Elite Four? Personally, I would go in with like 60 for most of my Pokemon, or at least 55 hours. I think they go up to around the 60 area. I think they go around the 60 area. And so I'm not really sure though, but I know it's with me is when I went to Elite Four, I had a level, I think 85 Firestar that swept the whole Elite Four. So I couldn't really tell you. I only got fucked up once. Sorry, brain freeze. So I think like 60 is good. 55 to 60, I'd say. Let's see. Walmart. Sedgwick. Oh man, leave of absence. Requesting leaves. I have to go to intermediate leave. I have to fix it. My Sedgwick. Username. I forgot my username. Oh no. Oh wait, okay, I think it's my Walmart username, which I will not give you guys unless you pay me $10. Now that'd be horrible if someone had access to my fucking bank account, essentially. Yeah, I'm trying to think. The fire one is like around level 30, so it should give you some good, decent, a little bit of EXP. The fairy one is we were just at it a second ago, and they are, I think, around 40s. Don't mind what you do for work. I'm a backroom worker at Walmart, and it fucking blows. But it's I like the job when it's not killing me. So I have to like pull all the stuff off the truck and get it all set up. How do I don't know my login for this place. They never gave me one. But they did. Yeah, I do that essentially. Nothing amazing. It's dead. It's dead. You killed it. It's dead. You killed it. Yeah. Not this time. Not again. Yeah. It's over. It's all over. I love it so much, the Let's Go feature. Wait, what? We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. You can go back to login page. Bro, I don't know my password and logins for my thing. I didn't screenshot it either. Let me go to Walmart. Maybe I can do a Sedgwick from there. Walmart, Sedgwick. Ay. Yeah, that's just frustrating. Because they want me to, like, I don't know what I did for... I don't know how to do Sedgwick. That's the problem. I think I'll go here. Sorry, guys, are watching the stream. Whooper's evolve him. He's so good. He's one of my favorites in this gen. Yeah. You can literally... I use, like, anything to take it. It's not like I should be able to. You should be able to. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. At least I hope so. I hope so for your sake. I love Cycle Zard. I hate it. Well, why does the other one get 2? You don't know that. It's actually me. It's actually me in disguise. My deck's at 225 now. Nice. Mine's at... Yeah. Oh, I found it. I found it. Report a new claim. Or is it... Can I go to a... I found where I had to go. Claims. Intermediate absences only. Wait, what? No, I didn't find it. God damn it. But yes, that is actually... It is. Activity stream. What the fuck? Where's my claims? So pretty much you have to... For my thing is I have to do PMLW or something like that. It's some type of leave where if you have like medical leave, you can not get in trouble for it. So I have to go and like set this up, my claims. So I have to... Okay, I gotta report a new claim. Start a new claim by clicking here. Oh lord, so I have to make a new claim. Yeah, sorry stream. People watching me right now. I'm literally trying to not get fired from my job. I'm trying to get fired from my job. Okay. For instance, illness. Is it none of the above? Absence being request to leave. Intermediate. Yeah, I know. It's so dramatic, dude. It's such like... I hate this storyline. There's just teen drama. It makes me so mad. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Charlos. This is the most meme game I think they made for Pokemon. That shit cracks me up. What type of message? Email address. I'm so tired, but I'm gonna try to stream for like an hour tonight, or 2 hours tonight. Not kind of yet. And I'm gonna go sleep because I gotta work tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it. It's war. 92. I think that's just a slaughter. Yeah, so you do the let's go method for this part, you'll see. Just kind of cool, but kind of dumb. And then you can only, then I think it's use your, once you get to the, you'll see. I don't want to spoil it. Spoil it, they're all the same, essentially. And on the above. Yeah. Let me see. What was my first day of absence? It was Wednesday the 16th, even though I already got it filled out. Instance of absence, another claim taken. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's great. It gets better. It gets better. Let me see. I gotta. So pretty much just go around using the let's go method to kill all of them. I gotta look up my my doctor's name. Look up her phone number. It's really easy, and like the thing is that it's always defeat 30. It's not, they didn't really do much, but they had a lot more potential to use it, this team star stuff. They kind of floundered it. Sorry people watching, I'm currently getting info for my case. I think you got it at that point. Rat frick? Trust me, it's super hard. Said no one ever, dude. It's so bad. It's like you get done like 2 minutes half the time. 6190. Okay. I'm almost done, folks. Is there email address for the provider? I don't know. Next visit is in 3 months. I'm gonna say the 19th. Yeah, okay, same work schedule each week. Yes. Hours 8 and 8. Mission, okay, yeah, and then now you should verse the boss. I'm just gonna push no. I did not require hospital clinic because I don't remember the dates. Yeah, I know, right? This is so frustrating. I wanted to stream, but I totally forgot about this. I got 10 minutes to finish this. Next office visit. Is there an email address? No. Just leave absence to another claim. Would you like to use it to next? No. What is this first day of absence? Yeah, I like her design. She's good. A lot of the designs are really good in this. How you doing, Elliot? Have you played the game yet? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you wish you could never play it again? Yeah, I won't read them if you do. Or I'll say, yeah, crazy. I won't read it, but I'll just reply something like that. Oh, you mean the thing she's on top of? It's a giant rev room. It's a rev room for Frankenstein. Wednesday. I know. Trust me, I know. Wait, when was the first day? I went back. Yeah, there. Okay, there we go. Let me see. This is so frustrating. I don't know how to change the date for how long I'll be out for absence reporting. No, I'm not reporting absence. Yeah, it's a giant rev room. They pretty much modded a rev room to turn into a giant one. Yeah, they pretty much grabbed a whole bunch of metal and slammed down a rev room. You haven't ran into that yet? Oh, it's like a car essentially. So like the middle part where it shows like a little bit of a face, like the little tiny guy, It's I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty much just a car Pokemon, and they pretty much it's like tiny. It's not too big, like the size of your character, but they pretty much grabbed a whole bunch of like a big truck and then it's like fused it with it. So it doesn't look like this. Yeah, this does not look like this. It's a new Pokemon. It does not normally look like this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so here's the thing. A lot of the team stars are weak, but then the last like two are pretty strong. Yeah. That red room's kind of a bitch. Just enter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love it. I love how like at least something good came out of that horrible experience. Yeah, I was gonna spoil it, but then I was like, you know what? It's pretty much the same thing. I already kind of spoiled it. Yeah, whatever that person's thing is, that's gonna be its typing. So if it's a fighting one, it'll be a fighting one. In the desert area, well, you find his pre-evolution, which is like a little tiny like two-wheeled vehicle called a Vroom or whatever, or something like that. And he's not in the desert, he's in the construction area where the Ortho Worm is, that big old Titan, that worm Titan. He's in that area, and they're very small. Because the boots I think are too big for her. Yeah. Yeah. It's because they're so big and she's so small that like she's over encumbered by them. Next. Let's see. I'm gonna do another absolute event. This is so confusing. I'm so confused by this. This leave absent relate to another claim taken in this condition. Absence relates to fixed fast one. Okay, so I should be good now. I'm still gonna do it. They're probably gonna yell at me, but hey, they told me to put another one, so I'm gonna put another one. Fuck it. Okay. Sorry, chat. I was gone for like 15 minutes, it feels like. I had to do something for my work. I'm back though. Didn't get the money for them at the moment. I might pick it up in a few weeks. Yeah, it's a pretty bad game, so don't worry about it. Don't buy it. Just play Legends Arceus. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure there'll be some good memes about it. They really hit everyone's fetish in this game. They got the muscle girls. They have like people with like awkward high heel fetishes and whatnot. They have like everything in this game, man. Yep. They have a rapper girl. Grusha, yeah. Yeah, the trap. Yeah. They have a lot. It's crazy. How you doing, Shy King? How are you? They have a lot of fetishes they cater towards this gen. And a lot of them made me very mad because they should have been a girl. Grusha. Pretty much. Pretty much. So it's kind of garbage. It's like, well, you get their badge. It's pretty much LP and yeah, that's it, I believe. There's like, it's the worst storyline. It does not feel good is what I'm getting at. It is not a feels good moment for me. It is not a feels good moment. I'm going to go for small of outbreaks. gonna do a mass outbreak for Schmalov. Oop. Oh no. Oh no. Found a shiny Pokemon yet in Scarlet. I'm good, bro. You need to find one. It sucks. How the hell do you do that? So it's really weird. What I found now is that people either got extremely lucky and found tons of shinies in this game while they're on their first playthrough, or they're going like 40, 50 hours with no shinies and they're just not getting lucky. Even some, yeah. On my first... Cyclezard? Oh, he's wicked. Let me look at... I know he's cool. I don't know how to explain the colors. Let me look it up. I just had him pulled up too. I'm like, I want to show her. Let me see. Cyclezard is cool. It's like, I think a blackish, bluish, I think, or something like that, or gray. I can't remember. It looks good, though. Let me see. Dingo Growlithe. Let me find it. I got 3 so far. Congrats on your other ones you got earlier. That's why you got a cool one. What's his name? What's his name? There... Oh, yeah. I love that. He's just, yeah, ground type, so has that. They also, Bisharp does get an evolution in this game. I don't think it's in the wild, so I want to tell you so you would, like, you know, figure out a way. Yeah, Bisharp evolves, yep. It's wicked. It's wicked. I feel like you need it. I feel like you need to show your dad once you do. It's fucking... It's cool. Let's see, yeah. Me too. A lot of the robotic and steel type Pokemon look really good in this game. Yeah. I'm trying to find... Where is Cyclezar shiny at? It's in the Discord somewhere. I have to find it for you. Because I'm just going to send it to you because it's easier that way. Does anyone have the singular Cyclezar? Nothing else? I just want Cyclezar's image. I'm going to, I think, hunt the new Pokemon in the one thing which I'm not going to spoil. So, I will not say the names of the Pokemon. And Crystal, do not watch my stream anymore. I'm just going to hunt it, and if I get it, I will make sure not to say what it is. Well, no, I'm going to do Smoliv first. And then once I get Smoliv, we'll go from there. I am so tired. Okay, well, I can't find Cyclezar. Where's the shiny? I just had it earlier. I just need Cyclezar. I have one shown to everyone, but obviously I don't want to do that because Crystal's not trying to see every shiny. One person in the spoiler section kept posting the shinies over and over again. These people kept asking for them. So I'm like, I told them to put spoilers all over it so you couldn't just, you know, see it. So I have to go through each one. It's just the same spoilers over and over again. It's like, dang it, Cyclezar. There's the Dolphin. The Dolphin's shine does not look that good for its hero form. But it doesn't matter because he looks good enough as is. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm trying to help out Crystal. I kind of like the Ghost Dogs shinies. I kind of like them. They're kind of epic. But also they're kind of, yeah. You'll for sure be able to tell, though. Where the fuck is this Cyclezar, bro? Oh my god, I'm just gonna go to the very bottom and scroll my way up to the top and see if I find it. You know what? I can't find it, Crystal. If I find it later, I'll tell you. That's infuriating. Let's see. So, it's already 12 o'clock. Fuck! I'm gonna go to bed, too. So, I'm gonna play till 2. If that's alright with you guys. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Because I got work tomorrow. They're hard to kind of explain. So pretty much everyone goes like it's so hard to explain. You kind of just have to experience it. And the way it works is that you all go at the same exact time and intermittently, and you get like 3 cheers each, and cheers will either boost everyone's special attack, or their special defense and defense, or you'll be able to heal everyone a good chunk of HP. And each person gets 3 of those. And while that's all happening, let me think. While that's happening, there's a clock that goes down, and the Pokemon, once they take a certain amount of damage, they then go into a Terra, like their Terra Crystal form, and they can't take much. They take no damage unless you use a Terra Pokemon, or unless your Pokemon Terras as well, and does damage to them. But there is like a cooldown to like when you can use it. Everyone can Terra at the same time too, and like it's pretty much like the shields in Sword and Shield, but you only get one of them that happens throughout the battle, and it's shittier than that. Like the Sword and Shield feels a little bit better, even though it doesn't feel as good because it's slow. But this game's like shielding is really weird. Like it's really weird. I don't know how to really explain it, but like essentially they get one shield that can only be killed by Terra Pokemon. And when they get to activate that shield, they then do this charge and they take away one of your charges for your Terra. So like it's always kind of goofy. But they're pretty the idea of them are fun, but then they're just hard out of nowhere sometimes. Like ridiculously like hard. Like you do it like 5 times, 10 times, and it's annoying because you have to join each and every time you lose, you have to join it right away. What the fuck was that? You guys see that? I did a let's go and my Pokemon started attacking it, and then I walked into it and it still made me like it was like doing the animations of beating it up. I walked into it, it actually didn't get attacked. So maybe there's one glitched inside of it. Look, there we go. It wasn't a shiny, so that was weird. But yeah, the raids are weird. Like they're fun, but like at the same time not. And the thing is that every time you do a raid, the raid spot then disappears, so you can't just like do infinite raids and like, you know, get tons of like the comet shards like in Sword and Shield and just spam the raid dens. It's just once you use it, they go away, and then you got to go get another one. Like a whole bunch are on the map for a reason, and then after I think a day goes by or after a certain amount get knocked out, more refresh. But it's definitely a weird ass, I'm so tired, a weird ass thing. I don't really care for it too much. Yeah, it's so Gimmighoul to evolve him, he needs 999 coins, and there's Gimmighouls are all over the map. I don't know if you have to get if you have to get like some of the Gimmighouls give like 5 coins at once and whatnot, like 6 coins, and I think if you like hit a treasure chest Gimmighoul, I think he pops a few because like these, like, you know, those towers that you go to all throughout it, there'll be like a Gimmighoul up there with the little that's in a treasure chest, and when you knock them out, they will I'm assuming they give you extra like gold pieces or something. I don't know if that's what happens, but I'm just gonna say that's what happens. It seems like it might, but pretty much just yeah. So maybe if you caught them too, but the Gimmighouls are just kind of like chilling around everywhere, and they're very, very small, so if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it easy. But yeah, you just go up to them and click A. They'll be at Pokemon Center sometimes at the corners. Why is he not attacking it? Don't tell me that's a shiny. Don't tell me that's a full out shiny small. Nope, it's just the game fucking sucks. It didn't register that I was using Let's Go on it. How you doing, Dragon? Good morning to you. See you later, Ellie, if you're still here. I might head out pretty soon. I might only stream for an hour. I'm tired. I was hanging out with Crystal. I'm like, I should probably stream now. It's 11. I'm like, oh shit, it's 11:30. And then I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I haven't seen a Rotom yet. That's cool. I knew he was in the game because you get a Rotom phone, so I was like, he has to be in the game. But I just haven't found one yet. Treasure chest schools give up to... Oh, okay, the treasure chest Gimmighoul's give up to 60. So I don't... Yeah, okay, that's cool. I didn't know. I just knew that they gave out some. So I'm not sure if you need like every Gimmighoul on the map to get the 999. But they're just, yeah, you just walk around and you'll see them just barely, just really tiny, chilling. If you ever go to, like, if you're like walking by and you see like those ruins randomly in areas where it's just like a whole bunch of like old like bricks and whatnot, those random ruins will mostly have like 2 or 3 creeping around, sometimes on top of the pillars. Yeah, always beat those up or catch them, because then they'll get, I guess, up to 60. I don't know if they respawn after a while. I just know that. But I always beat them up when I see them. You got one. The fuck? Ooh. How do we get that? I actually have to kill this. It's glitched. Oh, Gimmighoul's do respawn? No, where's... Okay, well, yeah. I guess it's not that cool then. It's really not a big deal because you can just respawn them and then kill them again. So I guess the 999 for it is more so just annoying because you have to grind those when you kill them. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna try to mess with them and try to see, hey, female Combi. See if someone will help me and just give me it when it evolves. God dang it, I hate that. Because if you run away from a Pokemon, it stays on the map and it's still there. So if you click run away and then you go forward, he'll bump right into it again. I do that so often. You know, like normally it's like when you run away, they go there, you know, they disappear. In this game, it's like, nah, it's still gonna be there. Which is nice because in case you try to run away from a shiny Pokemon. However, if a Pokemon uses Roar on you, it will disappear. So it's kind of goofy how they set that up. And since this is a, a competitive game, which has like, you know, like the leagues and whatnot, they made it to where, let me think. They made it to where, what was I gonna say? It's self-destructs one shots. It kills the Pokemon again. Whereas Arceus, if they use self-destruct, it only take like a quarter of the health out or like half health. In this game, it actually just kills them like prior, which is kind of dumb because good for like, you know, competitive online play or something, but annoying if you get a shiny and you don't have damp. Yeah, be very careful because I almost I went to a battle with a Pokemon and blew myself up. Well, I was shiny hunting, so thankfully did it again. What the heck? I use Let's Go, and then it does the battle animation, starts moving away, and then again, yeah, it didn't kill it. I only got 3. Well, yeah. Well, it kills all the old Pokemon and brings up new Pokemon, and they're. It might be like a day respawn though, but you can try it. It might be like in your game when a day switches over, it'll reset. That's what I'm assuming. You can still try it. Yeah, the way the game works. Okay, so it seems like the smalls are just like together. They're just kind of like fucking in two groups of 2. Ooh, that looked a little bit different for a second. I do want to hunt Phalanx again. It's been a while since I hunted Phalanx. But yeah, the shines I have so far, during the emulator I had like 9 of them, and then in this game I only have I think 4. I haven't really been liking the game, so I haven't been playing it sadly. So I haven't really been hunting too much. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle for me to play this game. Yeah, so it'll probably be like once a day, like once you like a day or so switches over in the game, like an actual like 24 hours in real life, and the clock switches. Then that's probably how it'll reset. I'm assuming. That's how you can do the mass outbreaks. Once you pass 24 hours on the Nintendo Switch clock, new outbreaks will pop up. It's good. I love it. I love the idea. It's just a dung beetle. It cracks me up. It just be rolling it shit. Mud. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'll make sure. The moment I saw that Pokemon, I'm like, ain't no fucking way. That's insane. They did it. They even have a fetish for people that like poops. There's even a fetish for people that like poops. Dung beetles. That's amazing. I think small of shiny is really bad, so I feel like I'm gonna miss it, but especially with it being so tiny. Yeah, you would think, but you have to remember it's Pokemon. Nothing's obvious for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the Pokemon models are the best models we've had in a Pokemon game yet. The models themselves are so good, and the little details they put on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. The big problem I have with this game is I can get over a lot of things gameplay wise, is that the fact that they like locked everything again, but also there's just like really one method. It's so like, it's like a shittier Arceus, and that's just like weird because Arceus was kind of like pushing the limits with being like, you know, not much shinies, you know, to hunt and whatnot, and not really much to do at times once you got a couple months into it. And this game's like, here, check this out. Watch what I'm about to do. Look what I can do. pretty much. And it hurts. And like at first I'm like, I swear I'm going crazy. Like no one else feels this way. I feel like some do that get it. The thing is that like what people is that they don't realize that it's like in the immediate this is a cool method. It's really fast, but in the long term it's gonna be so boring. Not even long term, even in the first month, it's gonna get so boring and so frustrating. And it's gonna be like, wow, we're running circles again. Wow, we're entering a picnic and leaving the picnic again. And like it's just gonna turn to like one of those things. So to me, it's just yeah, I don't know. Good luck with that. Unless you do like a mass outbreak, good luck with that. It took me 8 Pokemon before I got the first new one from like the game, which was a Pawmi. And that was because I did a mass outbreak. And then after that, it took... I don't remember what my first legit was. I know I got a Reverum. I think that was like my 3rd or 2nd. And then yesterday I got a Bombardier. That was mine. But there's a lot of like old shines you get because there's just so many Pokemon in those areas. So hopefully you do, but like no, it's frustrating. I got Golduck, Gyarados, Floatzel, Choodle, a whole bunch of random shit at first. I can't. I love it too much. I like Shine Choodle too much. Can't do it. I can't do it. I know you would. That's why you make me sick. Oh, I just had some cold slushy. Whoops, I keep opening Steam whenever I try to open up my YouTube menu. I do want to get my desk somewhat more completed, but I'm just like too tired to worry about that. Don't feel good, especially when you throw out your Pokemon on like not in a battle, but like just on the field normally, and then then they don't sparkle at all or make a noise. It's so tragic. It's like, what'd they do? Why'd they do that? God dang it! Since I opened up Steam, it's gonna keep opening repeatedly until I say yeah. Close window. There we go. I really do not want to do this Smoliv. I'm too tired to do this. The problem is I can't really tell the difference between normal Smoliv. Like, I know I'll be able to, but like they're so tiny and they don't change too much. So I think it might be a little hard. And if I knock them all out, whoops! I didn't even do that. Fuck. Unless that's it right there. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. It had like a weird color to it for a second, but I was just sleeping. That's why. That's a troll too. When they fall asleep or they're resting, they make the ZZZ animation, and it's blue, and I think that got shiny because it looks like a sparkle or a different color for it, but it's not. It's like, oh. The thing that's really, really dumb as well is that when you zoom in on a Pokemon, you have to be relatively close to it to be able to lock onto it, and then it doesn't even show a sparkle in its name like it did in Arceus when you zoom in on it. So you still have to you have to really battle it or try, let's go it to see if it like, you know. It's frustrating. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this mass outbreak. So it does change a little. Okay, that's still kind of. Wait, okay, so never mind. So I will not say that. Oh, do you want to know? I will say that. No, I won't. I won't say that because that's a little spoiler. Thank you for telling me. I'm just in a call with people that don't want spoilers. So I got a confirmation that there is some difference. The small that is pretty decent then. So that little plumped on the top. Okay, that's what I gotta pay attention to. Yeah. Which is so annoying. Jesus. Really weird. Really weird. The first evolution, not too bad. This third evolution, what the heck? Whoa, what the heck? It's pretty weird. Don't do it! You could be a three boy sparse. Yes. I don't know what level, but that's what I was told level up. Which is weird because a lot of those Pokemon during like the you know the old Johto ones that were got evolutions are mostly like held items or learns a move like Mammo Swine. Yeah, so who knows? Well, he's not an ancient one. He's just a new one. So this, I guess, maybe just region specific is what they're going for. Yeah. I would say try the Mass Outbreak because honestly, the full-out shinies are pretty hard to get in this game. They're pretty horrible to go for. So pop open your map, and then on your map you'll see Pokemon that are just there. Do you see any as you scroll around? Pokemon. So what you do is that when it has the map and you go to the Pokemon, go over to that area, and you in that general vicinity, like about 20 or 30 of them will start spawning, and then you just let's go kill 60 of them, and then you just literally go from about 100 feet away, and then go back into it, and then go 100 feet away again until you can't see them anymore. They're out of view, and then you just keep doing that over and over again. There's another method where you can open up the picnic and then close the picnic, and it'll reset all the Pokemon in that area, and then they'll slowly spawn in, but it doesn't feel as good. And while you're doing the resets for this, like for example, I'm doing Smoliv, as I'm doing the resets for Smolivs, I could also run away and check the other Pokemon that are like the 100 feet away, and you'll get like about like 15 more encounters, sometimes 20 more encounters that way. And they're not part of the Smoliv's odds numbers, but they're full odds, but there's a lot of cool ones that way. So I wouldn't do Watlet because they're kind of glitched sometimes. Watlets are. Well, I guess you can try it, but Watlet's glitched in the sense of sometimes they don't spawn that fast. They kind of like, it's really weird. But if you want to do it, go to the area where it's at, where it shows on the map, and then you'll walk around. You'll start seeing a whole bunch of Watlets all around, and then you just start let's go killing them until you. It doesn't tell you how many you've killed, but let's go kill 60 of them. And the way it works. God damn it! Shut the fuck up, phone. God damn it, shut up, phone! It's killing me. 1 second. Oh, yo! I think I just got $400 back from my credit card company. 1 second. So essentially what happened, I wish I would have done more, but I could have got like $600 back. Essentially what happened was, before I get onto this, because I'm really excited right now if this works, is that I was at a gym and they never gave me my receipt back, and I was getting charged constantly. I knew, and they wouldn't let me cancel. Essentially, they wouldn't let me go through the app, and I didn't have time to go up there. So for months, I was getting charged like $35 a month, and I just like disputed like a whole bunch of them, and I might have just got all that money back, like a whole bunch of money, hopefully, off my credit card, like almost like $400. So I'm pretty pumped. Walmart claim last day worked, first day absence. Okay, sorry, I got nothing. Let me look this up really quick. But so yeah, just what the heck? Favors. Because your research disappears, all the favored temporary credit and receipts, including the related transfer charges, is now permanent. Glyphis also issues a credit to you for this dispute transaction. The credit provided may be reversed. Okay, so now okay, here's the problem. I don't know how many they're gonna, because I disputed like a ton of them. I don't know how many they're gonna dispute back and give me. Damn it! So I'm seeing $100. I think I'm $130 I'm getting back. So I get like 300 more. But what was I saying? Sorry, I was just, when I saw it, I was like pretty happy. So what was your question again earlier, Crystal? Okay, so once you knock out 60, every time you knock out 20 to 30, in the top right corner, someone will pop up where it says some of the outbreaks Pokemon are like dying or whatever, so are starting to shrink or something like that. Once you get 3 of those popping up, it pretty much means that you have around 60 or more. So you can now just do the run away or the picnic way. Which, like I said, personally, I don't like the picnic way because it feels just slow to me. And sometimes it doesn't spawn the Pokemon as fast if you just run away. But it could just be because the game's janky. But for the most part, you just knock out 60 with Let's Go or catch them. But like I said, everyone wants to do Let's Go because that's the fastest way. And once you get 60 of them knocked out, you just run from like 100 feet away to where you can't see the mass outbreak visually anymore. And then you run back. Circle around the area to see all the Pokemon. I think about 20 of them spawn roughly. Sometimes, like with that Pokemon, sometimes it glitches. You only get like a couple that spawn. And it's really weird. I'm not sure if they fixed it yet. But there's like one. Okay, that's good then. The evolved form, I had to where only 2 were spawning for me, and it was almost impossible. Let's go hunt him. I had to like actually battle him. I said, fuck this one. So yeah, you pretty much just let's go kill him, and then you go over there, run around, see if they're shiny, and if they're not shiny, then you just run away. And the problem is that he doesn't change. He changes, but like his like wings change a bit, and his head, his like body changes like a little bit. I don't know if he's too noticeable or not. Like I looked at his thing in the leaks and whatnot. I don't know, like the image I have. I can't tell if he's like really noticeable. So that's like the problem, is that they're so small, the Pokemon are, and you have to just really like pay attention. So just kind of like when you go around them, kind of like zoom in a little bit sometimes if you're unsure. But make sure like once you get to 60, I'd say save. Because you might just keep actually knocking them out midway. Because like, oh, maybe it's taking that long. Because eventually you'll say there's not many Pokemon left from the original outbreak, and that's when you're at, I think, like probably like 80 onwards, maybe, or maybe 70 onwards. And if you kill like 5 more, or maybe it's 100 onwards, when you kill like 5 more, though, it will sometimes end the thing. Like all of it, like it'll say all the original Pokemon have left. So after you knock them all out, or you leave the area, then they'll all despawn. So the way you keep the outbreak open is just kill that 60, and then it's set in stone until it's over. And when it's over is after 24 hours of your whenever like if the outbreak first came in. So we'll just say that it came in at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. the next day, it will be if you don't change your switch's time, it will be gone. Essentially, that's why I believe how it works. So if you start it tonight at, we'll say like 9 o'clock, and then you wake up in the morning, or wake up at like, you know, it's like midday, at 6 o'clock, you should still have it there, and you can continue it. You can also, I believe, like do like the dens and whatnot. You can do other things as long as you have that 60. I believe that 60 is permanent until it's gone. I believe that's how it works. No. Yeah. So just pay attention to like the corner while you're killing them. It will say like there's this. They'll say like there's not too many left. But when it says like there's not many of the original outbreak left, that means stop knocking them out, because you have about probably anywhere from like 60 to like 90 of them knocked out. Because I believe it's every like 20 to 30, a little notification will pop up how deep you are into the mass outbreak being cleared. I really hope those credits got disputed, man. That's gonna be so nice. Another Smoliv. I really do not like hunting these tiny Pokemon in this game. They should have at least kept like the Let's Go sparkle, you know, like where like it's just like, you know, fluttering. I get not having. So that is probably it's getting lower. That means that you're on probably 40 at the moment. So keep going. Yeah, so keep going. I think it goes like you can tell. This is like what it says. It says something like the area is definitely like it's definitely going down. It's getting like the one that you just got, and then there's one where it's like there's one other one, and then the last one is there's not many left from the original. And once it says that, then it's like don't hit anymore, because you might end it. So yeah, just keep an eye on the corner, because sometimes you might miss it if you don't. And I did that once and killed the outbreak. Like a lot of people are liking the picnic method, but personally, me, I don't like it. Like because you're sitting down being static, doing nothing for a couple seconds, and on top of that, you are you could like during that time you could be checking a few full odds around the corner. I mean, if there's no Pokemon you like in the general vicinity, then maybe it's not too bad doing the picnic reset. But like me personally, a lot of places I hunted, I've seen a lot of. I wouldn't mind getting full odds. Okay, let's. What's gonna be really funny is if we get like if you're doing a mass outbreak, and then if you go out of the mass outbreak area and you get like a full odds of the mass outbreak you're doing. That's very possible in some areas. Here we go. And I'm not too sure how many mass outbreak Pokemon there are in this game. It seems like there's a lot. It seems like a lot of Pokemon can be mass outbreak. I'm not sure if all of them can, but there seems to be a lot. Oh yeah, I hate how tiny this Smoliv is, man. I also do not like olives to begin with, so this is hurting me more than it needs to. I hate olive so much. It's so gross. I like neither. I like neither. I like sweet stuff. I'm not really into like earthy, bitter, sharp stuff and whatnot. I don't like those. Like I don't like a lot of veggies unless they are like put like olive oil on and like put in the oven or something with sea salt. I like that. That's decent. Like asparagus with some oil and sea salt, put it in the oven. Tastes really good to me. And the way that the outbreaks work is that if you get 60 with no shiny charm and no sandwich, I believe it's 1 in 1,305, which is really good because if you're seeing, we'll say 20 at a time, and every like 20 seconds or every 30 seconds, you're refreshing and seeing 20, like it's really fast. It says all these are resolved in my favor, so please give me back my money. It's not showing up that I'm a positive now. It says that it's still there, but it's not showing if I'm positive or not. This will be such relief if I get like 400 bucks back. Is what's happening. How I resolved it is that like I was being charged $35 a month and $50 at one point for this gym membership, but I couldn't like cancel it. I didn't have any time to go up there. This is like for months, you know, and like it's kind of like out of the way, so like I just never had a ride up there. And then I kind of just forgot about it. So when I finally like realized it, I was like, okay, where's my receipts? Because they weren't telling me that I had it, so I forgot after a while. The only time I would know is that if I got the notification, it charged my credit card. And so anyways, so with that happening, I went to go find like if there's any receipts, and since they made it to where I literally got no receipts ever. So they were charging me without telling me, even though like, you know, I kind of knew. So yeah, it's one of those things where I think I was able to win because I was like, they weren't giving me receipts. Like I didn't know I was being charged because the only way I would have known if I saw it on my statement for my, you know, my credit card itself. I even went to like the receipt section of LA Fitness and they're like, they didn't have any receipts there. Well, hopefully I was able to dispute like $300 to $400 off that. Shine Charm, full odds over Shine Charm. I agree for the most part, but not when it's like this. I need the Shine Charm for this game because it's just too... I don't want to play as much as I have to. This is definitely like a Shine Charm game for me to get past it faster. Yeah, so pretty much run until you can't see any of them from the outbreak anymore, like when you turn around. And when you can't see anymore, just run back into it. And then check them, and then run back out. You just do that over and over and over again. The other method is stand like in the middle where they mostly spawn at. Open up your picnic, go into the picnic. You'll throw out your Pokemon. The moment you throw out your Pokemon, exit the picnic, and then it'll start spawning them all again. In some cases, some people say it's faster. With me, it's a little bit slower sometimes, especially when it starts lagging these frame rates and whatnot. And it's goofy. But also the problem I have with that method is that you're just static for like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. I personally, I have ADHD and I can't just sit there and do nothing. And also you still have to walk around a bit, and you can't be on your ride Pokemon when you go into the picnic. So in some cases, like there's Pokemon on the outskirts you can't really tell the shiny of, so you have to like get on the ride Pokemon anyways. So for me, the best thing is go far away and check all the full odds around there, like, you know, that's like out of view, and then go back. Is the Alopecia hunting by breeding? Yeah, breeding I think is going to be the easiest method in this game for hunting. Well, I'm not gonna say easy. I'm gonna say like you don't have to do as much, I feel. So yeah, you just keep going back and forth. That's all it really is, and you just hope you hit the shiny. And if you're like not 100% sure, you can save, I believe, when you get to that 60. And if he lets go it, and then like the horde ends, I believe you can reset, and the horde won't end anymore. Well, actually, no, you have to have autosave off. So you'd have to turn off autosave. So personally, I would say like just like you have to like double check the Pokemon before you let's go them. When you're at that, like, you know, only a few left of the original outbreak. How you doing, by the way? Belle, it's been a while. How you been? Oh, my back is killing me. I got, let's see, another half an hour in me. I don't think I'm going to do if you guys want to donate to have me stream longer, because it's already 12:30 and I think I have to work a full day tomorrow. I can't just leave again, so I'm going to try to work. So I think I need to get to bed at like around 2. Unless we had a big enough donation, I think I just have to go to bed at that time. How you doing, Sketch? Busy from Crystal's stream. Yeah, we were talking, and since Crystal's mic died, I tried replying to you once. I'm like, wait, am I even going through? I was like, no. I'm like, oh. I was like, hi, Sketch. How you doing? And then I was like, wait a second. I make his sandwiches. Yeah, I don't like the sandwich aspect. Dude, it took us 3 hours at Jesse doing 5-star raids, and we only got 2 of the things to make sandwiches with. Stupid. How's breeding work in this game? You give 2 Pokemon, I think, any sandwiches. I'm not sure if there's breeding sandwiches, but I know there's some breeding sandwiches that actually will increase the rate, but you pretty much give 2 Pokemon that can mate breeding sandwiches. And then there's this picnic basket, and it'll spawn up to, like, it'll slowly spawn them as you sit there and wait. And then you can grab up to 8, like it'll hold 8 of them in there. And then you wait again. And then it holds 8 more, and you just do that. And then you just they go right to your inventory, or your boxes, and then you just do it how you normally do. What do you think of the game? I hate it, sadly, but it is what it is. I hate it because it's just like the shiny hunting method is goofy. I love it. Oh, okay. I love the game because it is nice, since it has one really amazing story that really, like, I feel like gets it like a maybe like number 3 best story, maybe number 2. But there's a lot of like bugs, which I don't honestly, the bugs don't really bother me too much. Like the game crashes here and there, so keep autosave on. Unless you're doing the knockout method, reset, and then knocking out for mass outbreaks, that's another way. But for the most part, you're going to want to keep the autosave on. And then if you do find a shiny that has self-destruct or roar or something, then turn off autosave, save, and then do the encounter. If you feel like you're going to kill the shiny or it's going to run away, then you do turn off autosave. Then you turn it back on after. But I just don't really care for the game because it's kind of slow at times, it feels like. Because you can't do what you want to do. They've kind of forced you to do the gyms and whatnot to get more Pokeballs and to be able to catch Pokemon more easily. When they say, like, do what you want to do. I was doing the Titans, and then, like, halfway through, I was going to do Team Star. But you're kind of forced to do gyms, which I don't like that because they make it seem like it's a big open world to do what you want to do. But you really can't, so that's kind of frustrating. One of the stories is just boring and abysmal, and I hate them because I'm not a teenager no more, so I can't relate with the team drama and angst. The other one is with your rival, which is really cute. She's a stalker. That's funny. I enjoy that, but I don't think it's a good story. It's just fun to interact with them. So I don't really count it as a real story. And then there is the Titans and onwards that link together with the Titans, the real end game, and that one's phenomenal. So overall, I'd give it as a game by itself. If you don't count the glitches and bugs and whatnot, I'd give it probably like might be like a 7.5, maybe a 6.5. If you add in shiny hunting. Currently, I'm at like a 3.5, maybe a 4.5, because the shiny hunting is so stupid, and it's a huge downgrade from Arceus, and we just need something that was a hybrid of like a BDSP with this game, with Arceus, I mean, and they failed on that horribly. So, I am at shiny hunting, so far it's 3 out of 5 for me, because at the moment it's cool to get a shiny, but what's going to happen as the time goes by, there's no methods, and you have to wait for the DLC to possibly get new methods, and that's just not how we're supposed to do it. And the fact that there's no sparkles in the overworld at least sparkles. I get the sound not being in there. Very dumb for me. So the fact is that you don't really get to do what you want to do, even though they say go do what you want to do, fill your own dream and path. They still force you to do other stories to progress the main end game story. So yeah, right now gameplay wise, maybe a 6 out of 5 because Arceus to me was like a 9.5 or a 9.5 or a 9 out of 10 for a Pokemon game. Shiny Hunting was like a 7 or an 8 for me because it gets boring fast and there's not enough methods. But this game's Shiny Hunting is just really bad. So that's how I see it. If that answers your question, I think the story is one top of the line story, top tier. It does have its problems because characters start developing really, really well, and then they focus as you as the main highlight, and it just seems like they could have done so much more. And it's a kind of a cop out to the other characters, and that's all I'll say without spoiling anything. And you guys will probably get what I mean once you play into the end game. But let me see. I know I missed some stuff. Also, I love my... Oh, see. I'm doing great. Things have always completed the decks. I just need exclusives and post-game stuff. Nice. I'm only at like, I think 230 or something. Or maybe... Yeah, I think I'm at like 250. So I'm kind of right there. 1 second. Let me catch up because I know I missed a lot. My friend got the shiny pig already. Oh! I love that shiny pig. Grind the game. through. I got Violet. What do you think of the game? Yes, they're Egg Power ones. Yeah, Egg Power ones. That's how I do it. I use a Ditto. Yeah, because the Ditto's also... Are you using a foreign Ditto? Are you making sure that you do the Masuda method? A foreign Ditto to make sure that you're getting the shiny rates down extremely low? You gotta use a foreign Ditto from a different language than your game. Just making sure. I'm not sure if you know that. If not, you're doing full odds, and that's brutal. Egg hatching full odds is horrible. I think you might have said you were. I just wanted to get that out. Also, I love my shiny Palafin. I wanted to help Crystal evolve. Yeah, that's what you were telling me about. And I was like, oh, here, I'll help you. So I helped her. That's what we did earlier. And that's when I spoiled her alert with that Fluttermane, which was hilarious. I was like, oh no. I forgot I had Fluttermane as my main. Oh my god. Then my friend's getting to in the future. Hopefully you play more with her. Yeah, that'd be cool. No freedom. I mean, I wanted gyms, but the gym challenge. Yeah, gym challenges were boring, were stupid. Like the gym challenges, there was like some okay ones that were kind of fun, but it felt like it just was put in just to make the game a little bit longer, you know. But yeah, the outbreak method. Thanks. Oh, you did outbreak method. Yo, dope. You got the because I read it the second. I was waiting to it. Congrats on getting a Rufflet, yo. I was going for Rufflet for a lot. I just couldn't get it. It just wouldn't pop for me. The Rufflet just wouldn't pop, so I just gave up on it for the small times. But that was also when I was just doing the knockouts. I wasn't doing like the resets because I wasn't sure. But congrats, it's a good shiny. There's a level scale in this game. I hate that one gym would be high level, then the next super low. Yeah, no, true. Just do whatever you want. It should be that. Yeah, no, seriously, that's how it should have been. There should have been dynamic leveling, but nope. Nope. See you later, Dragon, if you're not. Yeah, 1 second. I'm just trying to finish these really quick, and I'll get to you, Crystal. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you. I just have so many. I didn't catch up. It's the only full odds I want. Female. Okay, that's good. They were okay. That makes sense. I was just making sure because I was like, oh no. Okay, what, Crystal? Do you want me just to send you over the picture because it's kind of hard to like explain? It doesn't change. It changes, but it does. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It kind of is like a Starly, but better in the sense of how like it doesn't change much, but it does. Does that make sense? Let me see. Let me try to find the picture again. I'll tell you. I'll see. Yeah. Its wings get, I think, a greenish highlight. I'm trying to find the picture where it has all the shinies on it so I can look at it. I'll explain it from there. I don't... Why did so many people talk in the spoiler section? It's making it near impossible to find who I need to find. Holy shit. This is like fucking so much. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, this is tiny. I can't see this picture. We're looking for this one. Okay, so it goes to like a okay, so it is like a star. It goes to like a burgundy-ish color, like a light like brownish burgundy. Kind of like that, if that makes sense. I don't like a brownish burgundy. I don't think its eyes change colors or not. I can't tell. Let me look up the normal form really quick. Waddle. Wrong thing. Okay, yeah, just the wings. I think it looks like they stay the same, possibly, but it goes to more like a burgundy instead of a black. So it kind of has like the Starly vibe to it from the looks of it. And also its feet, I think, go orange and its beak go orangish instead of they go a darker orange, it looks like, possibly. Mr. doing Fuquaco? Coco? I can't even speak. Wait, Coco? I wanted to Masuda them, but like, I just didn't feel like it. I feel like this game is just not my game to shiny hunt, so like I just was like, I'm not going to try to be a top tier content creator for it. Because it's just not... Like Legends Arceus, I had like that 150 shinies comp video. I had a few other ones that were great. A lot of like ones I got in the algorithm, but overall, I was like, I'm not going to do that again for this game. It don't feel good for me. Kind of go over. Yeah, exactly. It's really weird. This like the gym challenges was weird. The Team Star story was just boring, and it feels like they just did it to appeal to the younger generation, like Zoomers and Alphas. And what's even weird is that like they use a lot of like modern day slang and terms, which works sometimes. Other times it feels out of place. But for the most part, it's like meant for more like the young generation, which I get. I just I wish you know, we had more of the main story that would be spread on, added more. Like, I want you to see the main story so bad, Crystal. I want you to see it so bad. Where the heck is my small of area? I've lost it. Oh, it's over here. I went way too far. I went way too far out of the mass outbreak area. Oh, god dang it. In BSP, shy hunting when this game is boring because I need shiny legendaries. Yeah, I might do that again in some time. I was going to do it before this game came out, but then the game got leaked, so I was like, oh, can't do that. But I do want to go back to hunting legendaries. I think I'm like about halfway through, maybe. The hardest ones are going to be Cresselia and Mesprit, which I've already started Mesprit. I really do not like that hunt. It is not like, it's not fun to me. So I'm going to begrudgingly do that one. But in BDSP, I got a lot of the legendaries. I think I need Groudon, Rayquaza, Latios, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Zapdos? And that's it for the, I think the Amity Square, was that what it's called? Or whatever the place was, Amity Park. And then, I don't know what else I need. Am I small of four? Oh no, I went to the wrong area. Okay, let's readjust. Oh, I could just flew right there. Oh, then easier. But yeah, no, I need to continue doing that. I wanted to be the first YouTuber to get all the shiny unknowns and all the shiny legendaries in BDSP. But I was like, I just don't care enough anymore because Arceus took a long time. I just got bored of the game. And that wasn't really getting views anymore. So I was like, who really cares? Like, you know, I don't feel like playing it. And then Arceus came out and that's when my views went, you know, skyrocketing again. And was like, whoa, this is crazy. So like, I just never touched it after that because it's like, I touched it one time, but then it's like, I was having some stream problems, so I stopped. But yeah, no, I like hunting the game a lot, so you get burnt out after you hunted 5 times on it every day for like anywhere from like 10 to like 20 hours, it feels like. Back to try hunting the Palkia on Pearl, it took me 5 hours at most. Wait, did you find it, or are you saying you took 5 hours and you quit? Did you end up finding it? I almost killed my Dialga. I think it was a Dialga. No, it was Palkia. I mean, I almost killed mine. I almost missed it, I mean. I did kill an Uxie. They have a non-English Ditto. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Come on, bro, get out here. Now, if anyone has a non-English Ditto from a pseudo method, please give it to me. Please help out mine, bro. I'd appreciate it. He's a good friend and mod of the channel. He's a good friend and mod of the channel. Oh, nice. Congrats. Within 5 hours? That's so nice. Man, I miss BDSP, dude. I want to go back to BDSP. I want to play it just to spite this game. Yeah, BDSP is better than Platinum. I agree. Or I always say Platinum. I always say Platinum. It's Pokemon Legends Arceus. Whenever people put PLA, I think of Platinum. And I know what I want to say, but I always say Platinum. It's so annoying. I feel like this method isn't as bad as if you're just like watching a movie and not worrying about streaming. Okay. Yeah. I hate that Pokemon, but shiny is really good. Oinkologne is just such a weird ass. Like they just look so weird. Chunk Epic, then it evolves. It's like what happened here? Yep, it gets skinnier and like becomes like really weird. Yeah, I know they really do. You do too many motivational books you've read. I am I really want a Black and White 2 to come out soon with BDSP type of style because I would love that so much, but who knows if they'll do that. Black and White is my favorite gen. Well, my favorite gen to play and my favorite story It's not my favorite Pokemon, but I do like a lot of, like, I love Garbodor and Trubbish, and I like a lot of Pokemon from that gen. Johto's my favorite, like, Pokemon that have got released, because I feel like in Johto there's no misses. Like, it's all just hit after hit. Whereas some other generations are not so great to me. But just story-wise and gameplay and environment and world building, it's actually had a real sequel. It's like, oh my gosh. That game is top of the line. Don't do it. What was it? Tell me. I'll tell you, Ron. It's not Smoochum. Don't say it. I knew you were going to say Smoochum. I said nope. I literally said, as you said it, I was like, nope, that's not a miss. It's cute. It's so ugly. It's cute. I love it. I love it. Jinx, I pass on it, but Smoochum I kind of love. Because it looks like it looks like a baby that got like lip injections, and I think that's hilarious. And it's just so, to me, it's just so adorable. But like, if you really go through all of them, like, there's so many good things, and a lot of the beta Pokemon were super dope for it. I still wish we'd get the beta Murkrow. I still wish that was made. They should have done that for a regional form or like a female form or something. That's, yeah. We're getting bored of what? Yeah, Wattel? Yeah, it's not, yeah. See what I mean? Like, that's what this game is. Well, try doing the picnic method and see if you like it. Go in the middle, get off your ride Pokemon over there spawning. Open up your menu, your normal menu, not the map. Go to the picnic, click the picnic, enter the picnic, and then once it gets done throwing out the Pokemon, leave the picnic, and then it'll spawn it and see if you like that method better. I personally don't like it. Are you on your ride Pokemon? In the water? Oh, see, yep, that's the shitty one. That's the shitty spot for it. Okay, then yeah, you can't do the picnic. Yeah, but you see what I mean? Like, how it's not like, it's kind of boring. And like, oh, to me it's just kind of boring. But then in that case, I would just knock them out with Let's Go, and then maybe you'll spawn one while you're like doing that. It's like you're at like 1 in 1,314 odds. So like you have a chance to get it. You could just leave it, but I'm saying if you want to do it, you could keep knocking out the remaining like 20 that are left, possibly. Maybe like 5 or 6, but it's up to you. Now do the yeah, because I think you get about like 8 Pokemon on the map that you can do mass outbreaks for. And then if you don't like any of them, you just save your game, go into your Switch's settings, and change the clock by 1 day in like 2 hours. And then you'll go back in your game and it'll reset all the mass outbreaks instantly and give you new ones. Which I tend to do. Now, sometimes Pokemon like Ghastly and whatnot, they can only be spawned at nighttime for their mass outbreak. So, like, you'll go to the area and they'll say that they're there, but they're not. You have to wait till nighttime, which is kind of annoying because Murkrows, I believe, like that way. So, well, yes, I think so, because the thing, I don't know how the night and day cycles work, because sometimes it feels like I'm in night for like hours on end. I'm not sure if like you leave certain areas, if it, like maybe it's just sometimes it feels like it's nighttime forever and daytime. But yeah, but pretty much you get like half the time from what it feels like. There might be some Pokemon that go away at nighttime, but I haven't seen any yet that are like that for the mass outbreaks. But I know there's a lot that only come out at nighttime. And then sometimes you'll go to a mass outbreak and there'll be nothing there, and that's because you're on top of a mountain and there's a cave below you, and there's no, like, they don't layer the map, you know. So you can't just click a button and all of a sudden like see that you can't, like, you know, see it no more. It's just that if you're ever at a mass outbreak and you know it's not a nighttime Pokemon, it's probably because you're above a cave, or you have to go upwards on a cave. It's really weird. Yeah, trust me, it does. Because even if, like, just say like with me, I would play Legends Arceus like 12 hours a day in Shiny Hunt. And then if I got bored of doing the, you know, running around or the mass outbreaks, I could always just do distortions, you know? And then I do distortions, and I get bored, I could do, you know, the trees. I can, you know, run a map, hit all the trees. And then, you know, you get bored of that. Oh, another female Combi. You get bored of that, you could do mass outbreaks, and like you could do soft resets for some of the Pokemon too. And it's like this game has this method, Masuda method. There you go. 2 methods. If you want to try to get lucky with raids, then yeah, but they're full odds from my understanding. They're extremely hard to get shiny because you can't just spam them. You can't just like go up to it. Yeah. So they'll probably still be on the map for a bit, but once you leave the area and knock all the other ones, they'll no more will spawn for that. Because like there's still like sometimes like 20 left there just floating around, but once you leave that little section like I did with the resets, then that happened. Like it will like reset all of them. And like I said, like it's really weird because like this game is even at 1,300 odds. You're seeing 20 like every like if you do like the way I showed you, you're seeing like 20 every like 30 seconds. Oh, I just had a Terra despawn, a new one spawn. That was funny. I watched it. A Terra Pokemon, you know, the ones that glow and walk around. Yeah, one like despawned and then a new one spawned. So I'm assuming these like the after like a certain amount of time, certain Terra Pokemon will just despawn and new ones will respawn next to you. Because some of the Pokemon run on a timer and Terras do to some extent, I think. And some Pokemon, if like for example, if you go in front of a Pokemon and you just pause the game and just stand in front of it, the game's still going to move in the background. But some of those Pokemon, now that they know that you're there, they're just going to look at you. While other ones will just randomly despawn and like kind of like move away and go off screen and despawn. So like the way the game like spawns things is really weird. But in some cases, everything that's around you sometimes will have timers, other ones don't. For despawning. Oh, excuse me. Bronzong. Bronzong's very common, so you can always just like skip that one and then reset. I get like a Bronzong every other time. Yeah, and you get you also get a you get him often. Bronzong, Rufflets are very, very often. Felittle sometimes can be awesome. Often, that's the one that you don't like though. So that's kind of. Yeah, and that one also is often. I'm trying to think like which ones are often. Frostlass is kind of often, but that one's kind of hard to tell sometimes. What's often? I got a few Magnetons before. Cryogonal's kind of often. There's just a lot of mass outbreaks, so like the best way is just to, like check the whole map. If you don't like any of them, just reset or turn off. Save your game, turn it off, and then go through the thing. Or changing the date. Turn your clock. Yeah, so what you gotta do is you gotta turn your clock off. Like, don't sync it to the online, the internet. They'll have an option in the settings, and then you just change your date by 1 day forward, and then like 2 hours forward, just so it, it knows that it's not. Sometimes if you only do 24 hours a day shift, it doesn't actually work. It's weird. I think it's at like near the. Yeah, that's true. Okay, perfect then. Yeah, then let's do it by 1 day and like 3 hours or 2 hours or something. I mostly do 2 days just to be safe, but yeah, I know that's close enough. It's 1 o'clock here. I'm gonna stay up for like, I think another half an hour, and then I'm gonna try to go sleep. I'm actually struggling right now to stay up. Oh, this method is so slow for me. It hurts. And then once you get the shiny charm without sandwiches and a 60 knocked out, I think it's like 1 in like 800 odds or something like that. Like 1 in like the lowest odds you can get in these mass outbreaks is 1 in 512, where you have the shiny charm and the sandwich activated. And that's not too bad, obviously, because you're seeing so many at once. You can get so many shinies so fast. Arceus, excuse me, still has the best rates, which drop down to, well, not the best rates, but technically I think there's like a 1 in non-glitched. I think there's 160, 1 in 64 for breeding, or 132 for breeding in Pokemon Crystal. But that's besides the point. The point is that, like, and of course Dynamax Adventures is 1 in 100, but the way it is set up is, I think it's like the lowest it goes is 1 in 512. Arceus went to 1 in 258, and the massive mass outbreaks were like 1 in like 156. But the thing is, while the rates were a lot lower by like almost triple in Legends Arceus, a little bit over triple, you're only seeing like 20, and then you have to reset, go back to the area, see the 20 again, and like it's just like a really stupid method. Where this one, you see 20, and then you walk away 10 feet, and then you see 20 again, and it's like, even though the odds are 1 in 512, you're gonna see so many more than the 1 in like 150 or 1 in 250, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, this game was not set up for Shiny Hunt. It was an extreme afterthought, which is very sad. The game was set up for online multiplayer. That's what this game was built around, the whole entire engine, everything. Everything else was put to the sideline for online multiplayer and competitive play, from my understanding. So yeah, and then DLC. So like it's gonna happen, I bet, again, where it's we get DLC, and it's going to cater towards shiny hunting in the second part of the DLC. Maybe they'll do it in the first part, but Crown Tundra, it had a lot of promise, but then it kind of sucked because how they locked things. And then they made it to where almost all legendaries are in Dynamax Adventure. Excuse me. Because the Crown Tundra, like, when you could soft set for the Regis was super fun and super epic. It's like finally soft resets are back in a good way. And then they're like, oh yeah, to get the rest of the Ultra Beasts and legendaries, you gotta go do Dynamax Adventures. And it's like, why? Why? For the Outbreak? Yep. The only problem you run into sometimes when they go underwater and hide and you don't see them. But for the most part, they're easy. That means you haven't encountered them yet, from my understanding. Then you possibly have never seen them before, or you haven't caught them yet. I think that's what it means. I believe the question mark is you have not encountered that Pokemon yet. So it's worth going there just to encounter the Pokemon and see what it is. Or you never caught it. I think it's one of those two. Ugh. Yes, I think that's a good idea. It did it again where it teleported the... So then you might have already battled it or seen it at some point. So I'm guessing you haven't seen these ones then. And maybe you went past one before, you battled some trainer that had one. So maybe it's just Huh. Oh, wow. Well, there. Oh, so that one is a that one is gonna be at the odds of your Outbreak. Fuck you. No, I was kidding. It's the full odds. Nice. I was gonna trick you to make you feel bad because I was gonna say it's actually one in 1,000, but no. It's a full odds one. Dang. Nice. That's not bad. Yeah. Nice. Nice. I like it. That's good. How you doing, Zelda? Uh-oh, and he's just wait till he hears it. The news. How you doing, Zelda? Oh, you'll kill it? That sounds crazy. Whenever he enters... Yeah. Whenever he joins, I see like a Bergmite or something, I always attack it and kill it. Like, it is what it is, buddy. Yeah, how you doing, Zelda? Yes. Yes. He is on, like, in my top, I think, 5 of this gen. Maybe top 3. He is like if Wailord frigged it, essentially. No new shine, sadly. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Okay. Tired. Clodsire. Clodsire. I love him. He's like if a Wailord decided to go for a Quagsire instead of a Skitty. And then when you send him, okay, put him in your main part and then send him out to kill a Pokemon really quick. I think it'll do it on that. And watch his back. Where like those little tiny... Yeah, I was like, oh god. Like, I was like, he's cute. And also when he does that, he's like, it's kind of creepy. Watch his like little like patterns on his back when you send him out to attack. Just like a let's go attack. Yeah, just fix the let's go attack. Just do a let's go. Don't have to actually send him out to attack in an actual battle. Just do let's go. More shiny sandwiches. Odds with the shiny charm are so good. Yeah. Could anyone help me get the shiny charm at some point? I haven't. I just haven't had time. Oh, I didn't know that. Silly. Yeah, I need to get the shiny charm pretty bad, but I'm just too like tired to do all that. Checking in to see if I got mod in this bot. Oh, that's funny. On this slot, yeah, that's funny. Oh, I don't. So I guess I must have took him. I know I went through and I said I was gonna try to keep one of them on. That's so funny. Nope, not that one either. Uh-oh. I must have took all of them away. I thought I kept the alts with mods. Oh well. A long time ago, we had someone trolling Zelda. So then they like they made that Gray Spinda account. And then another time I was like, I'll give you whoever makes a new account, I'll give them mod on that account if they become a $1 member. So he made like 4 accounts and made members on all of them, or made memberships on all of them. And I gave him a mod for each one. So he was like a super mega mod. There it is. The 5th alt. Yeah, I love him. Reverum. His shine is good. I got his shine the other day. But it's kind of dumb because sometimes when the lighting flashes on it, it looks like it's shiny, but it's not. And it's just like, what the fuck? Because the metallic goes to like a color when the sun's setting to what it looks like. And it's like super frustrating. Reverum. I forgot its name, but it's wicked. I love him. Can you slap the mod of this back onto my main? No. No. You gotta become a $5 member to get that back, buddy. How about that one? I need money. You better do that right now. Let me see. I really do not like the small of Hunt Bro. They're too tiny. It's evolution that gets larger. I wish it was this evolved form at the moment. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's what I was saying, how like it doesn't grasp half the mountain sometimes. If you run it at a certain speed and go on certain mountain paths, it just messes up and just makes you drag it down. Like sometimes if you start running really fast at a mountain, then jump in the air and jump onto it, you'll start sliding down. Other times if you're gliding and go to the mountain, even if it's like ones that you can normally, because after you get done like grinding down and whatnot and sliding down it, you fucking can then walk up that same path. Crawl up it. It's so weird. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Trust me, I know. I also, it's kind of uncanny that it's like weird like ear hairs are its wings. Its gliding wings. I think it's not bad. It's just kind of weird. It's like big eyebrows. And that's what I'm saying. But like, I mean, it just looks like it's eyebrows. But you look at the Pokemon, I'm like, oh, it's so creepy. I hate it. I hate the fact that this dude can't fly. Yeah, exactly. He can fly. He's just too weak. You didn't give him enough Mystica Herba. If you collect 5,000 Mystica Herbas of each type, he gets the ability to fly for real. Yeah, I know, because then we could have fucking fly battles like in Oris again. What's he doing? What's Halo sad for? Oh, he wants mod. $10. Yeah, for you? I got a deal. $10. Yeah. That's what I told everyone last time. I'm like, look, I need to get paid for these streams. If you want to be a mod from now on, $10. Which one is it? What's his name? Oh, okay. He's still friend. Yeah. Oh, was it Noivern Outbreak? Oh, that's wicked. I love that. I got my Noibat the other day from Outbreak here. Yeah. I would prioritize more the new Pokemon, honestly. Mm-hmm. You can get it in Friend Safari if you really wanted to. Dono Link is Cash App, and it's Chrissy Chris, money sign. And then my donation link's in the description below, midway through the description, I believe. If people wondering about that, it says support the stream, Streamlabs, right here. If anyone wanted to donate. Bada boom, Streamlabs. That should be it. Maybe not. That is it. There you go. Yes, I'm fine. Not being a mod since I legit became a ghost for about... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I would give you a mod eventually, but the thing is that then people get mad because some people have been here a lot and I took away their mods. I mainly left the mods for people that have been here for like two plus years active, and then I gave it to people that did like really big donations I could trust with mod at one point, and I took it all away because it was like people were getting kind of goofy. And And I mainly gave it to artists that helped me made stuff and whatnot. So that way, like, it's like if you want mod, you'd have a purpose, like, you know. So for example, Crystal is a good friend, so I'd give her mod anyways. But she also made a ton of art for me, so I would give her mod just for that aspect. So I will mod her on my other YouTube channels. I don't use it anymore. So yeah, someone say mod. Uh-oh. Ty. I wonder who that is. That's not Crystal's account. It's Ty's account too. So it's actually, I give Ty a mod. He makes good music. Yeah. Which, to be fair, they did technically kind of make some music for my channel. I just haven't been able to play it because my fucking computer can't handle the power of it. Also, recently, so I have a Best Buy credit card, so it lets me spend like if I spend $300, I get 12-month financing, so I have to pay it with free financing, so I have to pay it off all, like, you know. So I buy something for $300, I have a year to pay it off. Essentially, I just have to pay minimum payments. And so I bought a new router finally because my internet's been horrible, and oh, it's so good. I spent $400 on it. It's so good. It's a Nighthawk Netgear, and it's because well, no, I didn't spend $400. It was Black Friday early access for $220, and normally it's $400, and it's so good. Because I now I can finally stream up in my new stream room soon and have good internet connection. Because remember when we were playing the TCG in my when I was in that one room not too long ago, Crystal? Yeah, I can finally go back. My computer would just disconnect randomly because the internet was so weak. But now the Wi-Fi is actually like the first thing I did. The first thing I did when I set it all up, I had to go to the bathroom. I ran to the bathroom. I went and took a poop. I put down my Wi-Fi and it could reach in there. Whenever I'm on the toilet, for some reason, it can't reach in there. And I can go to the top of the house, it'll work. But if I go over to the toilet, which is almost below the router, I can't reach it. But now I can poop with full bars. I'm so happy at that. Don't worry, I'm behaving. Jeez, I'm someone. Oh, I was reading something else. Wait, we can ride the mod for a day. Don't worry. Oh, geez, yeah, maybe. How much do you want mod? Are you a girl? How much you want mod? Give me a Discord. Give me a Twitter. Give me everything. How much you want mod? Some people do that and they make bank off of. Well, they don't make bank, but they make certain parts of their body bank. Oh no. Man can take a poop with yeah, exactly, with the finest Wi-Fi. It's so bad because I'll just chill on the toilet sometimes after I go to the bathroom. I'm just kind of chilling there. It's nice, relaxing. The fucking vents right there, so I can warm myself up on the cold days. And now I have instant Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. It's all about the toilet. Yeah, it's all about the toilet. That's funny. Uh-oh. Good. So your toilet is the Ultra Max 2000. No, my toilet is the Busted Max -1. My toilet, it's an older toilet. It's not too old, but it's maybe 10, 20 years old or something like that. And fucking recently, the toilet hinge broke on it when I was sitting on it and I was sick one day. I fucking I was sitting on just while I was breathing in the that sounds bad, breathing in my shit. No, while I was breathing in hot air from the it's steam from the my battery just died. God damn it. From this is a horrible time to say. I was breathing in steam from the hot shower because I was congested and I almost passed out and fell kind of while sitting on the toilet, and I didn't have it open. I was sitting on the toilet top and snapped one of the hinges. So now whenever you lift to the toilet, it rips off. Or it almost or if you sit down, sometimes you move the wrong way, it will start sliding off, and it's Jesus Christ. So I gotta get it fixed. The problem is it's finding the right toilet top for it because I bought 2 of them, they didn't fit. So yeah, no, the part just is really goofy. I had to switch to my Joy-Cons, so if it's really janky now, it's because it's my Joy-Cons. Medication time. I gotta take my medication when I wake up tomorrow. I got heart medication. Or not heart. It's blood pressure, but it's related to the heart, so I call it heart medication because blood pressure makes me sound like an old man. I got the heart virus from fucking Dragon Ball Z. Okay, we're good. Hey, don't screen record that, Enrique. Don't screen record what I said. Yeah, isn't that kind of scary? He's all cute and cuddly, and then blades of poison shoot out of his back, like poisonous barbs. I'm like, what is this? Like, he's like the cutest thing. Also, like, imagine if you're just cuddling and all of a sudden he went and pierced you through the heart. Deadly. There's a lot of really brutal Pokedex entries in this game. Like a lot, like even in some cases more brutal than the prior games. They didn't pull up the stops for this game, that's for sure. Yeah, that I don't think there is any indication. That's like, this is how bad this game is, Crystal. It's so goofy. Go grab them and go throw them out so you can see that there's no sparkles and no noise. Like Arceus at least had a ding, you know, and a little sparkle. This one's like, nah. I kind of like the shiny sparkle in this game. I wish it was a little tiny bit more oomph, but I kind of like it in this one. I don't think it's that bad. Because how many Pokemon so you got right now out of 400? I have 3.5. No, I have, I think, like, I don't know, like 200, 250. I got a whole bunch in the emulator, and I just didn't feel like catching them again. So I was like, I'm just going to ask people to help me trade. Because it's ridiculous having to go through and try to catch half these Pokemon that are glitched. Oh, 273. That's actually a lot more than I thought. Let's go update this. Yeah, I'm near another Apricorn ball. Guess how many Apricorn balls you get? Okay, so you get, this isn't a spoiler just because like it might take you a long time to see it, and it's just not it's just not a spoiler. When you go to the Pokedex, you can push X on the first Pokedex entry, and then you'll get like milestones for every Pokemon you catch. You'll get rewards. Have you done that yet? Okay, so when you want, open up your Pokedex, click X on it, the very first like spot. Like you can go downwards, but just click on the first area. Like right when you open up, just click X, and it will give you a whole, like every 10 Pokemon you catch, you get like level up candies, nuggets, stuff like that. Well, you finally get to Apricorn balls, and guess how many they give you? It's insane. One. Oh, you got one fastball. What the fuck? How are you gonna catch Pokemon with a fastball? Only one? I don't know if you can make them later on. I'm assuming you can, but yeah, they just give you straight up one. So I got friend ball. Guess what? It's only one. It's so annoying. So yeah, no, this game is so goofy. Now I know that in like you could get them in Sword and Shield through the Cramomatic type of thing. But I don't know if there's a way to do that just yet for this game. So I hope there is, because you straight up get one singular Apricorn ball. And I don't know if you're there, you can buy them after. I'm assuming you can't, but it's like, why couldn't they just sell them for like 5K each or something ridiculous? I'd rather have that than not have any more after that, like that one use. I need to see if there's like a dupe glitch in this game, so I can just dupe glitch 50 million of them. Be like, oh man. Sweet. I just wonder what it would be. Okay, then maybe you have to just encounter them once then. Get it. I love the idea of that Pokemon. It's so silly. So they locked that, by the way, that box. You can't shiny hunt him. Yeah. They lock everything cool. Everything I love. Oh yeah, I have 273 out of 400. I started doing it and I'm like doing I literally just been burnt out from this game. Like I already played it like a week ahead of people for like nonstop, and it's just not a fun shiny hunting experience and whatnot. I had really high hopes to like it'd be like somewhat like Arceus with how it could be enjoyable. But once the shiny sparkles don't spark, because like a lot of times you're gonna be running around an area like triple checking Pokemon, and that cuts down like the hunting so much. It's so annoying. Leave so you can get the shiny. Good night, Chris Bell. See you later. I'm probably gonna leave in 15 minutes too, so don't worry about that. Get some rest. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Maybe not. Who knows? It's about that time. Yeah, it took me at 1,315 odds 3 hours to get Bombardier through a mass outbreak doing resets. Other times it took me 45 minutes to an hour for a couple of them. So it really just comes down to luck. Once you get the shiny charm, it makes it, from my understanding, a lot faster. Once you get the sandwiches and the shiny charm, it's stupid crazy. So I need to ask Faden if he wants to help me get the shiny charm later on. Fortress. Ooh, I love his shiny. I actually got his shiny. That's what I was trying to also show you, was Fortresses there. I don't know if you like it, but I love that. I got shiny through the mass outbreak. His was actually like really fast. I got like, I think 20 minutes. doing the yeah, this is metallic. Yeah, it's like metallic and it's just sweet, and he just looks cool floating around. He looks like he like floats robotically almost. It's like really weird, like very like sterile and clean. And they did a lot of good with like the Pokemon models and how they move. It's just that there's so many other goofy parts they've goofed up on. Hilda has left. Oh, the chat is never seen again. Let's see, until the next day, maybe, most likely. We'll see. Unless I don't stream tomorrow, which I don't know. We'll see how the day goes tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do a full day of work tomorrow, so I'll be like the whole 9 hours. And if I can make it through the whole thing, I don't know if I'll be able to stream or not. Ah, fuck. I do like how fast and easy it is to switch the day. I will say that's a big upside. It's faster than like doing the Arceus like mass outbreak type things where you have to like spend a berry and then go and see what you want. Then, you know, it's just mass outbreaks were kind of weird in massive mass outbreaks in Arceus. Oh, I very much like him in this game more. However, Arceus had alphas. That's also another reason why Arceus was really good for shiny hunting. It had alphas. He had a more rare thing. The only problem is that it made a lot of other shines not as great because there's just so many of them. Yeah. Yep. And then it's like here's another prime example is once I popped one Luxray, I got 1 million Luxrays and I didn't get a single. I got, I think 7 to 8 Luxrays, but no alphas, maybe more than that. And it's just like, now all the other shines, I don't care. Like when I just get normal shine, I'm like, oh, at that point, you know, I'm like, oh, they're back. 69mega.com. Want to find love? Or at will help. Our AI will help. Our AI will help. Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna let them do what they gotta do. I'm too lazy to delete it. If you want to delete it, guys, delete it. My favorite one is like our AI has a 94%. I got another female Combi. A lot of female Combis I'm running into on accident. Yeah, if you help me, Vayton, get the what's it called, the shiny charm. If you're able to help me with that, I'll give you a mod probably. If you can get like a good chunk of it finished. Oh yeah, Sketch, if you're still here, they caught the Stone Journer and they can trade to you soon enough. Crystal wanted me to tell you that. What will it be? Oh, I him. It could be a so it could be a Alamomola, whatever that Pokemon's name is. It could be Bruxish. It could be Love Disc. Yeah. I hunted that Pokemon for a bit, but I couldn't get lucky. Yeah. I don't remember what shine looks like, but I just like it just because it's so zany and so chaotic. I want to look it up. I'm too lazy to. It sounds good. I think I need to see it now. It sounds pretty cool. I think they just hate Bruxfish. So I always hear either like they love that Pokemon or hate it. I don't mind getting tons of like basic ass like no Evo or nothing crazy fish Pokemon because the ocean is just filled with billions of fish, you know. So and they like never evolve through time, you know. So like I don't mind if they make a whole bunch of cannon fodder, you know. What happened? Yeah. So there is a way to fail a shiny kind of semi-easily if you're not paying attention. In the desert where you verse the Titan and the Crab Titan, there's 2 Growlithe that are right next to each other. And if you get into a battle with one of the Growlithe that's not shiny and the other one keeps running, so then it could just run off the map and despawn. So I'm kind of hoping that happens to someone because that'd be kind of funny, but I hope it doesn't happen to me. I hope it does not happen to me. Okay, see you later, T. Wee. Yeah, that's it. See, that's what I say. Basket, I think, is the one. There's a lot of like, I don't know if that's Final Gambit or whatever that move is that kills itself. I remember that he can kill himself in the X and Y when you're fishing for him. It is. It is. And the problem with like the water Pokemon is that there's a glitch where, you know how like when you put like something in the water and look at a certain angle, you'll see like 2 images of it, like through like refraction and like, you know, reflection. It does that for the water Pokemon. So sometimes you'll be looking down at a water Pokemon and you'll see 2 of them kind of like in each other. But it's like, oh, maybe it's just like an Arrokuda that's inside of another Arrokuda. It's like, no, it's just that one. It's just weird. It just refracts. And the water's really weird. Quillfish. I love that shiny though. I'm kind of oh, I just got goofed on. Get out here, Small. Yeah, probably maybe tomorrow, Vayton. Well, it depends. Maybe the next day I leave at like 6 or 7 o'clock from work. I'll do it. I'm trying to like figure out how much time they're gonna give me to each like month to take like half days, because I feel like if I just do a half day, my work day isn't too brutal. You know that? Yeah, you get those. Yeah, I think that's like a really common one too. So don't feel bad if like you don't finish one in time, or like you just give up on one midway through because it's boring. These eventually will probably cycle back. Oh Lord, probably the tadpole again. Oh, okay, then maybe not tadpole. Barboach maybe. Wishcash. I'm trying to think what it could be. Shelder, but he's not in rivers all the time. Slowpoke, I'm assuming you already saw. Like, it's just a super easy one. I don't know. I'm going to try a few picnics, but I'm getting a little sleepy, and I'm gonna head out soon. I'll see if these picnics are better for this spawn. Sometimes picnic spawns are better than running around, depending on the area, I think. But a lot of times I'm doing the areas I don't like the picnic spawn. I do not know. I'm assuming probably 50s to 60s, but I do not know. Sadly. I was gonna catch it, but then I couldn't find it, and then like for my story, and then once I beat the Elite Four, I found it. I'm like, God damn it, this is a fucking game. Okay, let's do a few picnics. Oh, I can't because I'm on ride Pokemon. I hate that. Just make me jump off the ride Pokemon. It's that simple. Ew, yep. Funny because we just talked about it. Okay, where's the Smolivs at? Yeah, see, look at it. Sometimes they don't spawn when you have a mass outbreak. And now it's spawned, but it's over there. So they do spawn, but you have to like move still. So yeah, what's the point of doing them? You just run away and run back into it. The picnic method is stupid. I do not like it. I put shame on the people who do it. Shame on you, shame. I guess I'll try that area. Huh? I know, it's annoying. I think I watched a video explaining why at one point. It was really stupid. Yeah. I think it was the reason why they did it was because in the wild those basculins have they don't like there's something like it that makes it like that. I could be wrong, but I remember watching like all Shrines explaining this, and the reason why it probably is due to this is really stupid reason that makes no sense. But it's something to do with like if like Baskin's based off of whatever, like a piranha or some shit like that. And that certain piranha or something, whatever it's based off of, there's 2 types of them that they find in the wild, and one is rarer than the other, I think, some bullshit like that. And so they, that's how they did it. I think that's what I read. or watched a video on, which is dumb because it's fucking Pokemon's mystical world. So why do that? Oops, I was pushing the wrong button. Yeah, so doing the picnic method here sucks at the moment in this section of it, because all of them spawn on the outskirts and they hide behind trees when they spawn. So this is stupid. And, I feel like the picnic method is really nice if you're playing 2 games at once and you have an open area that you can see all the shinies, and it's like a noticeable shiny, so you don't miss it when doing like a quick little scan. Because so many Pokemon are so tiny in this game, man. It's crazy. So tiny. Yep. Because I wanted tiny Pokemon in Arceus. They had, alphas. I wanted like minis. I wanted like mini-me's. But nope. You should be able to see them because they would sparkle, you would know, but they decided not to go the route of perfection. Like, could you imagine if you got a tiny little Garchomp that's like 1/20th the size? Like goes up to your knee. That's how tall it is. That'd be so fucking funny. And then have it be really powerful. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's funny. He's just chilling. It's a little Gibble. He didn't gobble down any proteins. He didn't grow the size he's supposed to. He has a calcium deficiency. That's so funny. I personally would love to have mini Pokemon, but they would have to have the sparkle animation and noise. Oh, lordy lord. The hell is that? Oh, this is a sad part. I just spent about like probably an hour doing this mass outbreak with no luck. But if I were to save the game and turn it off right now, because I gotta go, to sleep soon, by the time I get back to play it again, it's gonna change the date and I'm gonna lose this outbreak. So it's like, no, all that work went down the drain. That's what happened last night. I did a Swablu raid. I'm like, oh, I'll do a Swablu. It's really quick, are the mass outbreaks. And then I realized if I turn off my games, I'm only gonna play for half an hour longer. That by the time I got done with it, I was like, okay, I'll just turn it back on when I get home. I'm like, uh-oh. It's gonna reset though. And it did. Oh, see. Oh shit, bag. 129. I think I like playing in the dark more than the day. Because in the dark, there's not as many clouds, and there's not really any shadows casting down on the Pokemon. It's already dark, Whereas in the daytime, there's a lot of times where like shadows cast over like the trees. Pokemon will stand under a tree and it'll look like it's shining is a different tone than the other Pokemon of the same type next to it. So it's like nighttime. It's just, I feel like there's no factors that are like taken away from the game. So I like hunting at nighttime. Dude. Oh. I forgot I had cherry cola, which is not good to drink before I'm about to go to bed. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, they kind of just chill. They kind of just like pop out. Like, hey, it's me. Dragonair and Dratini are at that water lake that we took. We versed the Don guy. I got me a Dratini, I think there, and a Dragonair there for mass outbreaks. No, Dratini I got at where the last team star area is. There's an outbreak over there. And then Dragonair I got there, my emulator, with the mass outbreak. Ooh, nice. Did you knock it out or catch it? Nice, yeah. That would be a good way to farm EXP. It would be good to farm EXP. The only problem is I'm not sure how often they spawn. I'm not sure if they're a 1% or if they spawn once or not. Because if you can farm it easily, it's worth it. You got a Terra one? Terra Dragonites. Oh, that's steel. Terra Dragonites are, I think, higher level by a great amount. Yep. 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 You can attempt it. And the worst is just it knocks you out. You can always just run away from the battle if you need be, you know. Yeah. The reason why I'm excited for the Terra Pokemon is that I want the TCG to do like the Delta Pokemon again. The only problem I could see them only doing like ultra rares, you know, and maybe secret rares because they want to make it special. So I hope that's not the case. Also, I realized my webcam was off this whole time. Whoops. There we go. I haven't been streaming with the light on because it's just too bright. It makes me so tired. So like I don't think anyone even noticed that I wasn't moving. No, Dragonite, please. Those. Oh, does that where he dies and that Pokemon dies too? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, another one. Yeah, no, that's really good. You should put Quick Claw on him in case, you know, he could possibly get that sneak attack in with the Quick Claw if it activates with that. Oh shit, nah, you fucked. Nah, you fucked. Unless he's gonna Dragon Dance like 6 more times and just keep wasting the Dragon Dances. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they'll Dragon Dance like 4 times in a row. And it's like, uh-oh. I hope I can kill you before you land your attack because it's about to be game over. Yeah, I did. He did. Yeah. Which sometimes is not that hard for this game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Will it happen? Excuse me. Just Dragon Dance. What will happen? Dude, this picnics method sucks for this area. Or use a move that's not effective against you. Use like slash or something. Oh, rip. Yep. There was a time where I wasn't paying attention when I was versing the rival when we were around like level 50 or so, and maybe it was like 40. I didn't realize she used Sand Attack on me, and I was sitting there and she was just destroyed my 2 of my people. I didn't realize. I'm like, why am I? What the heck's going on? I should have one-shot her. I had like a stack of like 6 attack, special attack, and then it's like, oh no, her one Sand Attack ruined my whole entire dude. Yeah, like Cycles are. He's pretty powerful, pretty fast. He's just really fragile. Oh, I'm about to just get killed now. That's fast. That's funny. I like that. Ugh. Yeah, I haven't died yet, only because I over leveled my fucking party. Yep, you don't have to worry. Sometimes it takes even longer too, because of the whole, like, you know, getting knocked out. Like, the text is a little bit slower to have you go like, oh, you were knocked out. You're at a Pokemon Center. It's like, leave me alone. I do not like how, like, sometimes you're at the Pokemon Center, it says like gives you random tips, but you already know the tips are very basic, and you're like midway through the game or at the end game, like, oh yeah, keep in mind you can do this. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm a champion in this game. I think I know how to play Pokemon. Yamadov. Which one is it? Does it tell you what the Pokemon I send out, and I'll see if it's tell you which one's easy or not. It's goofy they don't scale me. It is. I'm about to head out soon. I just want to get this small olive. My small olive. Where are you? I kind of want to. I'll be honest. I think they're trying to fuck with me, not give me small olive. Oh, I hate hunting this way. They're so tiny. It's almost like they were named off of being tiny. Whee. Fuck is the Starly's doing here? Word. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I know, yeah. I got things I gotta do, buckaroo. I like how they're like the bad guy team, but like they're not really bad guys. They're just a bunch of teens that are angry. And they're semi-noble. Yeah. My favorite thing is that, like, a lot of the people that go to the academy are very rich. And they even go like, look it, we're rich. We can't rely on our parents' money at some point. They talk about that. And it's like, at least they know they're rich. Dude, I only get like 10 encounters every time. I think it's, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think there's about 12 encounters on the small lifts, and it's like in a big broad area. It does not feel good to hunt this. Which one are you at? Uh-huh. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Now, have you seen, I'm assuming you have, Wiglet? Yes, so there's a glitch video showing that, like, this person throws a Pokeball, they catch it and the Pokemon immediately drops in between their feet. It's just like a glitch. And then when Wiglet bursts out, it goes up his legs and goes where his dick is. It looks like it's like a big old dick. It just sits there. And it's like, what? Let me see. It is. It just pops out of his pants. It looks like he got the dang old dingus. My friend showed me at work today. He goes, so you want to check out all the glitches? I'm like, yeah. Other ones are like you go jump on your ride Pokemon, and then your ride Pokemon is massive and you're still tiny, or you're massive and the ride Pokemon's tiny. So like your like character's like a 60-foot giant, and the mount Pokemon's only 5 feet, and you're like, but you're still in the form of riding it. So you're sitting on top of it, and like your hands are like hanging onto the air where the handlebars are supposed to be, you know, to scale, but they're not there. I sadly haven't got any real glitches too often. I haven't got anything too funny or cool. The most I got was earlier that drift bloom that fucking zipped. I mean, like it zipped across the map. Like, ooh, a drift bloom. Like, I was going kind of fast. Also, goes zoom and just blasted away. Dang old drift bloom's blasting off again. Drift bloom, drift loon, drift loon. Yeah, I like the drift bloom and drift loon line quite a bit. For the shines and non-shinies. Yep. And then they're like, guess what? Everyone gets it. Everyone gets it. Arceus comes out. I think even in one other game, I think it was X and Y, was it in that one? With the Friend Safari? I know it came out in another game where everyone had it at that point. Ooh, cute little olive boys. $143. I gotta go to bed soon. I like going to bed and getting like 10 hours of sleep. That's so nice. But half the time I'll go to bed and I won't get to sleep till like 4 or 5, and I gotta wake up at like 12:30, 12:50. Today I was barely able to wake up. I was like, I'm so tired. Oh, excuse me. You don't work tomorrow, right? Nice, nice. And then you don't work Wednesday? Okay, because I might, depending on how it goes, I might take a half day Wednesday. I don't know just yet. And if you want to, that means I get off at like 6 or 7. So if you're around and want to hang and talk or something, I should be around. Or if you want to possibly play cards. I'm gonna sleeve up my Mew deck. I might buy another one tomorrow at work. I'm not sure yet. I got my 10% finally, so I might use that to get. Well, it's not really 10% because taxes makes it sort of 6 cents over here per dollar. So it's like you get like really 4% off after taxes. But I kind of want it, and I can go with it. The Mew deck is like so busted though. It's like for every Fusion Strike Pokemon you have in play, you can draw a card. And there mainly you always have like 5 Fusion Strikes in play. And you can use multiple Genesect abilities. So I believe it's like you're just drawing like 15 cards a turn. Something ridiculous like that. I think it's like, maybe it's like for every unused one you get to. It's really weird. But it's like I saw this person and like they just get massive hands and pull everything they need out of their deck. And then Mew's ability is that it can use any, for 2 psychic, it can use any Pokemon's what's called attack that's on your field or on the field, I think, without having to pay the cost. So then you're just like using like, I think Genesect has an attack that's for like 210, and it's pretty much like it's just blasts people. I'll have to look again, but I know it's just really busted, and it's like you just get so many resources. It's I think like one of the top decks in the format again. And then have you seen any of the new set coming out next in January, I think, or February? It is a reprint set of everything, basically, our last Sword and Shield set. It's a reprint set of all Sword and Shield, not all of it, but a ton of it. And they you know how they have the trainer gallery? They're doing something like, I think, called what's it called, art rares, which are like trainer galleries, and without the trainers in it, but it has tons of amazing artwork for the Pokemon. Dunsparce is finally getting like an ultra rare, and it looks so good. It's like a couple Dunsparces in like a kid's room, and then there's like fossil models in the background and whatnot, and like it's like, oh, like it'll be my room if I was a freaking Pokemon trainer. And then they have like you know how they always have 10 promos for sets and whatnot, and like specialty sets. This one has like alt arts for the tins promos, so it looks super wicked. And it's like all the good cards are getting it. Some Radiant Pokemon are getting reprints, so I think like a Shiny Charizard Radiant one is getting a reprint. And pretty much like every Pokemon that needs to get a specialized card, kind of like, you know, like the shiny sets made it to where they reprinted all them Pokemon in shiny forms. They're doing that, but like in like alt art and like these new like colors and whatnot. The only problem is that it doesn't look like there's gonna be many shiny Pokemon, sadly. I'd rather get like another like Hidden Fates, but they look phenomenal. It's called like Crown Zenith, and it's gonna be wild. There's for the Elite Trainer box is of Lucario, and it has a full art alt art Lucario that looks stunning. So I'll probably buy 1 or 2 of those boxes, but yeah, Crown Zenith is going to be good because we're getting a lot of cards that we need for deck building, and I just can't wait. So I'm hoping what I might do during that time, depending if I get a lot of my bills paid off, I might do the thing where like I buy like 2 cases and I'll like sell 1 case, keep 1 case for myself. So if you want to buy a box of it for, you know, the price or whatever, and do how we used to do, where I open it and whatnot. And that won't be for like a couple months, but I might do that just because the set's going to be bonkers from the looks of it. And then I'm going to ask, I want Mime Bro to get it, but he doesn't really want to spend money on Pokemon at the moment, so I kind of get it. Mime Bro, and I want to see if Enrique and one other person wants to buy their own build and battle for Fusion Strike. Because if they do, then we can do another one of those tourneys. Because what ended up happening when you left, Mime Bro, you know how I said if you want to switch a few cards out, but don't switch too many from the build and battle deck, you know how I told you guys that? He didn't listen and he switched out a lot. So his deck was like unplayable. Because he never played before. I'm like, I meant like 1 or 2 trainers. And like he's like, oh. He didn't know that you had to evolve Pokemon, so he just put in some like non-evolution Pokemon, and like it was a huge mess. I was like, Mime Bro, no. So yeah. Because I'm like, they're already good to begin with. They're just like semi like, you know, fun playable decks. And he just didn't know any better. I was like, no, I meant trade out like 1 or 2 cards. You don't want to trade out more. Do you still have that pre-built deck that we used? Okay, so what we will probably do is that we'll play with the Fusion Strike thing, the build and battle, and then we might take that deck if we want to, and if you want, you can mix it with the other deck. And each time we do one of those, we'll just slowly take whatever we pull from those and make a better deck each time. Because what I want to do really bad is like once every 3 months or once every 2 months is buy like whenever new set comes out, buy a box of that. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, useless deck over. I thought you were still here. So I wasn't too mean, but no. I want to get a booster box of like each time a new set comes out. It's like every 3 months, every 4 months or so, and then we open it together. We both get a box. We open it, and out of that, like we get 30 minutes or like about 30 minutes, and out of all the packs we get, we build a deck, and then we battle each other. And then 3 months later, we do the same exact thing, but we take the cards we had from last time and we can fuse them with the ones we get this time. And each time progressively keeps going to where like we just get more powerful cards. And then if we want to, we can wager one of the best cards in like the booster boxes we got. And best cards is like best like playable wise. So like if like Boss's Orders is in that set, obviously, you know, Boss's Orders is really good. But as time goes by, we just keep making the better and better decks because there's people that do that for Yu-Gi-Oh! And they call it the rare hunters. Like, remember that arc in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they're like, we're the rare hunters for like American shit? Yeah, they're like pretty much them. Where like they just like will steal the other person's best card. So I thought the idea would be one person can be like a person from the Pokemon Coliseum. They're like the catcher, the good guy, and the other people be like a person like that's like a Team Rocket or something. Because I have like the Team Rocket costume, and then the idea is that we just battle each other. We pray that we get really good pulls. Because if you do a half box, because that's what they do, they take a box and cut it in half, and they because I think it's like what, like 24 packs, so they open up 12 packs each. But the problem is with Pokemon it's not like you need to have like maybe a whole entire booster box to make a somewhat decent deck, you know? And yeah, so we just pretty much like, we get a box or something like that once every couple months, and then we just battle each other with it, and then we add it, we just make the deck getting better and better as time goes by. So I want to do it on the Crown Zenith, because Crown Zenith is going to have tons of playable cards in it. Like, from my understanding, the hit rates will probably be really good, and it'll be one that you can jump into doing that and would be able to like make pretty decent decks. So if you do like in like 2 or 3 months, depending on how like what's going on with me and whatnot, if you want to do that, when I get that, we could totally do something that would be fun. If not, it's all fine, but I just like, that would be so fun to me. They like this one person, like it was so cheap in one of the like episodes, the guy's like because how they would do is that whoever like the best card, and best card meant in their opinion what is like the most expensive, because they start off at the original Yu-Gi-Oh set, and they're going from like Metal Raiders to Blue Eyes White Dragon to all like the very first sets, and these are like a big channel, so like, you know, they can afford that. And so this person was like, like their rarest card that cost a lot of money was complete doo-doo, and the other person had to like offer up like a Blue Eyes or something that was like really busted, and the guy that like offered up the doo-doo card lost. So he's like that. Everyone's like, that's not fair. So then they changed the rules. That has the most impact on your game. So what we would probably do is it was like, for example, if someone pulled the Arceus V-Star, that would be like the card that's gonna have the most impact. So there might be like, you might pull an Alt-Art Charizard that has like, we'll say it's like $200, but the Arceus V-Star that's maybe 20 is a lot better playability wise. So you'd have to offer up your Arceus V-Star or something. But no, I'm looking into see if I want to do that, because I think that'd be a ton of fun. And then I do want to get the GLC set up pretty soon. And I'm trying to think what else would be a lot of fun. GLC and then standard. Because now with Christmas around the corner, a few people are looking into getting Battle League decks. So I'll be able to, like, you know, everyone's going to have a lot of the same decks, but this is like a way to get people to, you know, play competitive and slowly want to, like, look into buying, like, a few extra cards to make their decks better, you know, on TCG or something. So, like, right now I'm forcing Enrique. He has to buy a Battle League deck so we can be me, you, and him. And then I want to do a 3v3 free-for-all where 3 people battle each other, because those battles are so chaotic and toxic and hilarious. Yeah, and that's like one of the best games to do it, honestly. If I had a lot of money, I would do Magic the Gathering, but it just costs way too much money. Especially once you get really competitive, dude. Like my friend, you can make a lot of crazy decks for like $20, $10 and whatnot, but a lot of them are banned because of how crazy they can be. And sometimes people will come with a $5,000 deck and you just can't beat them. And but Commander's a ton of fun. In the future, if I'm ever to get like stabilized and whatnot with all my bills and what have you, I might buy a couple cheap Commander decks, like the $20 ones. I might send you one, and then we could just certain days play Commander, because Commander's really fun. The problem is all the decks I like always end up being like fucking, oh yeah, you only have to pay like $3,000 to make it. It's like, oh, like there's one called yeah, that's Command. I think, well, Planeswalker is pretty much Commander. There's EDH, Commander, Planeswalker. That's like their labels. Where in Planeswalker is that you get Commanders, you get a Planeswalker, he goes on the field, and essentially if you kill the Planeswalker, I believe you lose the duel, unless you have like, or you use the battle, unless you have like a way to revive it or something. Like there's a secret way. Some like cards, like if your Planeswalker dies, you know, you get spawned again or something. But point being is that I believe it's that, and then everyone has 20 health. And the way that this game works is that did you only have one copy of each card in your deck, or did you have multiples of each copy? Okay, so an EDH or Commander, it's you can only have one of each card in your deck, and you have to have, I think, 100 cards. So you have really big decks, and you can only have the ones that repeat are like lands and whatnot. But other than that, you can only have like one of each monster type, one of each spell and whatnot. So and it gets really chaotic. Like some of the stuff that, oh my god, it's really fun to watch. But some of the stuff my friends will do, that one person had to where if they get just one card, which was really easy to do, they won in the first turn and KO'd 4 people. Because they would get endless turns. They would just go back to them every turn, because they have a thing that just would repeat a spell, and then you would repeat the spell that lets you go one extra turn, and they just would keep repeating it on a combo, and they just would have like a field of like 100 creatures and like 50 land in the first turn. And it's like, oh no. The deck I like is it's called Slivers, and it's really crazy and it's a ton of fun. It takes a second to build up, but like essentially the idea of Slivers, it's like a horde swarm deck, that also has a crazy synergy with each other. And what they do is that every slither gains every other slither's ability all at once. So one slither makes every slither turn into land. So you can tap those slithers to activate mana, essentially. Another one makes every slither get +1/+1. Other ones give like every slither like trample, where if like they attack, that goes to your life also. And like it just keeps going, and like essentially you get every type of like slither becomes every type of mana, and it's just like this huge like crazy swarming deck that like uses all these unique things, and it's this crazy archetype. And like the only problem is that like a lot of the cards are like $100, $200, and like you need like all these things, and like it's insane though. I had to where like it's like you can untap every land of your choice. So let me untap all the slithers, I believe, at one point after I attacked with them, and I could attack with them again or something. It was just ridiculous. It was like, because they were counted as a land as well. And like, it's just like the slither deck is insane. Like I think for the real legit, like the how you're supposed to build it, it costs I think like 5 to 10K now. And it's like, oh God, I can't justify spending like $200 on a deck, let alone 5,000. Let me see. But yeah, no, I'd like to do Magic at some point. I have like a friend that's super into Magic, and he always goes to, I'm not sure anymore because he had a kid about a year ago, so I don't know if he does that anymore, but every single week he'd go to Monday Night Magic, and that was like he would never miss it and would be there for like 6 to 10 hours and just play. They would play with 8 people all at once, 6 people. It was insane. I think the most I've seen him play with is like 10 or 12 people. And those turns took so long because, you know, you have to worry about so many things. But yeah, Commander is really cool. The standard format's kind of goofy. I think it's fun, but it's not as fun as Commander, because Commander lets you use every single card throughout all of Magic. And there's, I think, very little banned cards. And you just get to do what you want to do. Oh, let me see. Oh my gosh, it's 150 something, 56. I'm gonna go to bed in 4 minutes. But yeah, I think either tomorrow or Wednesday, if you're open to play cards, depending on how I feel, I'm open to play cards. I want to, I kind of want to test out the Psychic Calyrex deck, because I got that. You have the ice one, right? Yes, okay. I have the ice one too, I just haven't touched it. I like the Psychic one a whole lot because it lets you attack once per turn per each Calyrex it can do. You can attach one Psychic energy from your hand. I think it's from your hand, yeah, onto one of your Pokemon. If you do, draw 2 cards. So like you get to attach and then use that ability and attach again. So like I had at one point where I attached 4 energies a turn just off the ability and drew 8 cards. It was absolutely insane. Or it was 6. It was 5 energies in total. I did the attach for turn and then 4 attaches from its ability. Okay, that's just goofy. So are you still doing the mass outbreak for whatever you're doing earlier? What you doing? Yeah. Oh, you're doing the Team Stars you were. That's what you're doing for a bit. Oh god, there was a small of in a rock. Dude, I'm kind of happy there's no Shiny Sparkles, because there's a lot of Pokemon that like will be stuck in a rock, or stuck under the map, or stuck in a mountain. You'll never see them. So imagine hearing the Shiny Sparkle, and they're right next to you. You don't know where the hell they're at. You know, they're just in a rock, in a rock in a tree, just chilling. That would be pretty funny. Also, you know that like weird tarantula praying mantis dude? That is, yeah, his both of his shines are pretty wicked. His tarantula, like the little cobweb one, little tiny, not cobweb, but little tiny spider ball one, is really, really wicked. So that's a good shine to hunt if you're ever like in like the going for Lechonk or something. Because that Pokemon's everywhere, honestly. You could spot him out pretty fast. Okay. I'm gonna do one more run around the map, and then I'm gonna head out. Yeah, the once you see Small's evolution, the second one's not. It's not too bad. It's kind of good, but the last one's like, what the heck? It's not like, it's not bad. It's just like, what happened here? How did it go from this to this? It's very interesting. Oh man, I thought I had a shine for a second. It looked different, but nope. But nope. Okay, time to save. There we go. Okay, guys, I'm heading out. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow.